It is a beautiful evening on the island of Kelcrest. The sun is slowly setting, turning the sky a brilliant mix of pinks and purples. The docks are filled with resting ships, their crews and captains all dispersed amongst the island. It is a very special day on the island of Kelcrest. The most important one, in fact. It is the day everyone celebrates the great pirate captain Evander Kelcrest for founding the island and creating such a prosperous and safe place for pirates to come and have a drink, share a laugh, and grab supplies for their next journey. For those of you who have been on the island for many years know of this festive day. The town never misses it. In fact, if one is seen not celebrating Captain Kelcrest, such blasphemers have been known to be shackled and punished, but that rarely happens since the island is full of pirates, and pirates never really turn down a chance to drink and be merry. Right now, the town is buzzing with high spirits. Banners and ribbons have been hung, the air is thick with delicious spices, music is being played at every corner, and everyone has a smile on their face as they either buy or sell or drink their way through the town and gather and make plans and tell stories of this wonderful day. Kelcrest has been celebrating its founding day for over 250 years now. In those 250 years, stories of the great pirate Captain Kelcrest have been passed down, and his legacy continues. What is his legacy, you may ask? Well, Kelcrest dreamed of creating a safe haven for pirates, a place they could come and rest and indulge in the finest of pleasures. Kelcrest's crew helped their beloved pirate captain build the very first settlements on the island, and as the years passed, they made sure the island had all the amenities a pirate could ever ask for. When it was first established, news of the island traveled quickly, all around the seas. Farmers, blacksmiths, bakers, and all sorts of tradesmen began to occupy the island. Taverns, shops, brothels, and inns began multiplying, and soon the island was busy with life and thriving with its new settlers. However, the island thrives mostly from the vineyards that occupy either side of the island. The wine that comes from Kelcrest is highly sought after, and many surrounding kingdoms request crates upon crates of the delicious wine. They are the reason the island is so prosperous. Their commerce is what brings people to the island, and the taverns and brothels do the rest. You all find yourselves at the Knot and Bell, one of the most popular taverns on Kelcrest. The tavern is very full and rowdy, drinks flowing and bountiful platters of food constantly coming out of the kitchen. A small band is playing on stage entertaining, and there is even more excitement outside as guests watch a fire dancer. Everyone is cheering to Captain Kelcrest, honoring him and this splendid day. What is it you all are doing?
Do you want to choose who goes first?
Yeah, let's go with Sweet. What's Tilly doing?
So Tilly, we're all there, right? So,
everyone is there, yes.
I'm assuming wherever Aiden is, Tilly's probably going to be sitting next to Aiden, and has probably a glass of wine. She's not drinking it. She's probably playing with it in her hands and just kind of looking over the crowd and watching how everybody interacts with each other.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Since you're with Aiden, what are you doing?
I think Aiden is probably, if there is a band playing, she's probably eyeing the dance floor, wanting to go and dance, but being a little bit too shy to go and do it.
Aww. And how about Selene?
Selene is most likely at the bar, and I want to be bold and say that she's doing a shot competition with Sharpe. So she's been just buying shot rounds after shot rounds after shot rounds. She's like, nah, I won this round. I actually did. And if you don't believe me, I'm gonna buy another round, and I will prove to you that I won the previous round. Okay? Don't you mess with me.
Sharpe, how do you respond to that?
I believe Pedro is the most fair decider of who's winning this, and whoever wins gets to be the first to ask Tilly for a dance.
Oh, wait, who's Tilly? Is it... Who's Tilly?
Tilly's... If you look at the table where Aiden is...
Tour guide! Aiden, tour guide, yes!
Aiden is
yes!
You know... Okay, the pretty girl next to her, with the long hair.
The charming one. Are you blind?
Celine turns like she's probably on a little bar stool. She's like, tour guide! As she waves to Aiden.
Oh, God.
Aiden's, hello. You're drinking again.
Oh yeah, all day, every day. I'm not here for a long time, so I'm here for a fun time. Okay.
You're going to lose every competition.
I'm not. I'm gonna win every competition, dear Sharpe. So, well, is
both have too
Pedro
much energy
actually
for
gonna
this.
be the judge for this?
Yeah. I'll judge you guys. Sure.
All right. Okay.
Now, Pedro, while you're
There's
judging,
no way.
I do ask you to consider the fact that I am very charming and very cute. Just
Not as charming as cute as I am. Bold words for someone with your stature, of course. And of course,
Alright. Both of you. Calm down. Okay, look, Sharpe, you look very nice. The boots do very good wonders for your ass. But I have slept with Selene, and she was very good.
exactly. My constitution is quite high.
Hey!
However, I won't be biased.
Oh,
So
and
just
by the
drink
way,
away.
if I do win, I do remind you that it is Captain Selene to you, sir.
My apologies.
We'll see who wins, then we'll see who's calling who captain,
No, I actually do have a ship, though. That's the thing. I'm actually captain.
Oh my god, both of you drink already. Just
Okay.
drink. Come on. It's so long.
Rigatoni, what are you doing?
Oh no.
Alright, so Rigatoni's talking to Thane, Baki, and he's having a very good conversation with him about some living arrangements. Thane, I want you to know I love the barrel, I do, but can we please put a proper star on it? I'm on my break, and I'm gonna do what I can to really get these pirates to shake the treasure booties. But I think I'm not getting the respect that I deserve around here. And listen, buddy, I'm gonna remember you when I'm famous. Don't you want that? Listen, I will pay you back. And I'm playing that pay.
You want a star for
He's
the
lying.
barrel? You want a star for the barrel?
Why is that so hard? Why is that so much to ask for? Stop it.
Why
Yeah,
don't
listen. You know those constellations are made up of stuff.
I'm just not understanding why you want a star for your barrel. Why not put your earnings to good use and get yourself some room and board?
Hey, wait, you don't understand why I want to... Okay, look at me. I'm gonna ask you a question.
Rigatoni, we have this conversation every night, and I tell you the same
No.
damn thing every night.
And I don't think you still understand the question. What am I?
What are you? I've been asking myself that since the day you walked into my establishment.
I'm a star. So because I am a star, it's symbolism. Y'all, I swear I'm the only goddamn
I'm not
poet
from
on
your
this
big
island.
city folk, traditions. I don't understand what a star means for a barrel. Why you would need one so much, but are you gonna order something to drink and cheers to Kelcrest or not?
Yeah, give me the... You know.
Was that emotion? Were you giving money? Were you asking for a drink?
Give me a glass of... That's the...
As a what?
The special stuff, apparently.
On the rocks!
Oh my god, I'm already crying.
On the rocks. You got it. All right, and
On
then
the
so Thane, get some drink on the rocks, and pushes it forward to Kelcrest. And he gives
That
he
bitch.
cheers you.
I'm gonna lose some top 9.
I'm on in 5. Thank you, 5.
Oh my goodness.
performing?
Is Rigatoni performing?
Pedro, did you know if who else is on the set list for tonight? I need to know for reasons.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening to you.
That's our dynamic. It's all right. Do you know who else is on the set list for tonight besides the band?
Oh my
We've got
god.
some local bar they'll pull up and put on the stage.
Oh,
So,
is Rigatoni doing a thing tonight? Because, man, I've only been here for 2 days. I fucking love that guy. What an absolute legend. Rigatoni! And she like goes over. She is very tall compared to him, but she swoops him up and she's like, I have missed you. And she puts him down again like, are you performing tonight?
Okay, I got heels on.
Oh, no, well, still, she's almost 6 foot tall, this lady. So she's like, are you performing tonight? Are you performing tonight?
Of course. Everything is a Rigatoni night and then not in them. You know?
You know what? You just blessed me with another day. You won't be. I don't know.
shot. You could say I'm a star.
Well, you are. You are definitely a star, especially in my eyes. But will you be performing maybe a song in my honor?
Of course. I will only sing how doth beautiful thine is.
That's the only thing I want to hear.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, no. So I had to like go down on my knees and beg you, and he just has to string together a few shitty words, and that's all it.
Well, darling,
Hey, listen,
I had to make you
guys,
go on your knees to even get to please me. Don't push it.
Sharpe just kind of goes, ah! And like tosses back 3 more shots in rapid succession. Just.
Oh my god.
Lean down.
What do you want, Rigatoni? What do you want?
Pedro,
I'm not leaning down. I'm not leaning down.
Pedro, you stinky. Go away. Selene, come down. Lean down a little bit.
Ooh, Zab, you sound like a robot right
Yeah.
now.
Mm-hmm.
Zab sound like a robot right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's deeply haunting.
Even the
Nope.
mic couldn't
Worse.
handle. Even the mic couldn't handle Rigatoni. They were like, nope, no more, no more.
Giving up.
You muted yourself.
For once, Rigatoni has been silenced.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Discord said no.
Okay, better, much better.
Yeah.
Much better, yeah.
All right, I was saying, not you, Pedro.
Oh no, I can't hear.
Didn't hear a word. Didn't hear a
I
word.
can't hear you.
I can't hear.
No,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, there we go. Okay.
There you go.
There we go.
All right, well, apparently this microphone that I thought was very professional is being mean. I was saying, are you, Pedro?
Huh.
Selene, please lean down a little bit.
She leans down.
Shouldn't be.
Don't worry. Say, don't worry about Pedro. He's
Mhm.
very self-conscious.
Oh,
It's because, you know, we're kind of like a reluctant duo, and I'm the more attractive one, so it's very hard on him. So if you'll not kind to it
Oh
every
yeah.
now and then.
Oh
So,
yeah.
Why don't you come over here instead and finish the shot competition with me instead of talking to Rigatoni? Why don't you come over here instead?
Coming. Oh.
I'm 3 shots ahead of you. I'm 3 shots ahead of
No,
you.
no, you're not. No. I'll see
You
you
got
soon.
her, class?
Sharpe. As she goes over.
Pedro's gonna look down at Rigatoni, and he's literally, his hand is like on his like sword, and he's just trying to contain himself, and he's like, I am so close to nailing your barrel up again and shipping you off. So close.
I hit it.
While this is happening,
So
Thane-
sorry.
No, this is wonderful. Thane comes up to Aiden and Tilly, and he gives them 2 glasses of cider. He's like, this one's on the house for you 2 lovely ladies. You always bring a smile to my face every time you come in. And he leans over towards Aiden, and he goes, I saw Lorraine walking through town. Have you seen her?
Lorraine? What was she doing in town? Do you know?
I'm not sure. She doesn't come to town. You know, she stays normally at her house. I'm worried
She keeps
for
to
her.
herself, that's for sure. That's a bit unusual for her to come into town like that. Do you know where she was going? I might drop in on her.
I saw her in town, but I don't know. I would just keep a sharp eye out for her. For my sake, and if you see her, just let me know that she's okay.
Of course,
And then-
I always do.
Thane gives her a smile and walks off and raises up his glass again to Kelcrest. and walks away.
Ooh.
I think Aiden's going to lean over to Tilly and be like, it's a bit unusual for her to be in town. She usually keeps to herself. We might go see if we can find her later. Finish your drink first, of course.
Well, honestly, I'm not even done with the other one. I don't know what I'm going to do with the second one. I don't think I know this Lorraine.
Oh, Lorraine. She's a lighthouse keeper. She keeps to herself a lot. She's a quiet one. You might say. Doesn't come into town very much.
Oh, really?
So it's a bit worrying. But it's alright. It's alright. It's a day for celebration. Don't stress yourself.
Okay, well, whenever you want to go, I'm definitely going with you.
Dear DM, who won of the shot competition, me or Sharpe?
Oh, roll for it.
Okay, Constitution?
Yeah.
Straight Constitution throw or Constitution saving throw? Like, what do you want?
Saving throw.
Okay, cool.
Hold on.
21! So,
Just roll the game.
so Selene wins. She goes, she's like, looks like the pretty lady is mine, as she goes over to where Tilly's sitting. And she sits next to her and she's like, so, I know this is a bit forward since I do not know you. Hey, Aiden, you look good today. Say, do you want to dance?
Dance? Well, what is your name, actually?
Oh, it's Captain Selene Morrow.
Captain. Oh, well,
Aiden's gonna sort of nudge her and be like, go on then.
all right. I guess one dance won't hurt.
Excellent. As she takes Tilly's hand, like, come on, let's go!
Please roll to perform the song they dance to.
Oh my god.
Absolutely.
Please.
Wait, I'll get my...
Meanwhile, Tilly's. So I don't really have a lot of practice dancing, so.
Oh, don't worry. It's one foot that goes that way, and then the next foot goes the other way, and then you swiggle a bit around. And if you feel like you're gonna throw up, you're doing the right thing.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
My goodness.
I'm just waiting for the
So,
performance
as all
check.
this is happening, the performance check, go ahead.
No, I'm waiting for Saturday for a performance.
I'm smiling like that. Oh my god, all the things that are good in the world, please.
A solid 12.
No!
And an 8 plus 4.
It's like lukewarm.
It's a tepid performance.
Sorry.
Aiden's in the back.
Go ahead.
Just...
So what do I do?
Oh my gosh. As all of this is happening, a familiar strumpet comes strolling over to Pedro. Pedro, you come to give me a visit? How good to see you! Did you come to give me a kiss?
Slut.
Pedro like fully just kissing her. He's like, oh yes, I missed you so. You.
It's
Angel.
Luella! It's Luella!
Look, I know. I just like giving you cute little nicknames because you're so cute.
Oh, really?
Oh.
What else would you like to call me?
Well, maybe nothing here at this bar. But, I
Well,
think
you
we've got a
know,
room to ourselves.
I've been eyeing that fire dancer outside. You might have some competition. I might like to see you face off against him.
You just want to see me shirtless again, don't you?
Oh, maybe just a little bit.
Anything for you. He's gonna hook her chin and then give it like a quick like nudge.
All right,
Okay.
go on then.
All right. Do you want to hold my coat for me?
Oh, absolutely. And then Luella puts it over her shoulders.
Yeah, he's gonna take off his hat, and as he walks past the leaf, he's gonna put it on Sharpe's head, and he's gonna like, don't lose it.
This one?
Just shut up, okay?
Sorry. Good luck.
Oh! The jacket is off?
I'm not taking off the shirt. I don't have it yet.
So do you go outside?
I don't need you to strip me. Yeah. Pedro goes outside. I'm guessing he sees the fire dancer.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna drop off what the fire dancer looks like in the art channel.
Oh my god, you.
Wait.
Oh, are you kidding
Are
me?
you fucking kidding me? I'm just gonna like slowly show this to
Are you?
I'm just gonna like slowly like nudge this little thing in front of the. So this is how the fire dancer looks like. It's actually cadaver. There we go.
Is that
Wait.
cameo? I'm so sweaty.
Selene doesn't like him if she ever saw him. He looks sad. He just seems sad.
Oh, this is the before times. This is the before times.
Yeah, it just
so
still seems like he just needs a hug, and she just doesn't. He wasn't hugged enough as a kid. So
Oh no.
Is he still dancing?
He is just finishing. He's finished up. Everyone is kind of dispersing now, and he is taking a drink from a glass he had set aside.
Pedro's gonna approach him, and he's gonna kind of ruffle through his hair a little bit and unbutton his shirt slightly. Hey, pretty good dancing there.
Oh, you were watching.
See, how could I not? You quite eye-catching.
Thank you. What's your name?
My name is Pedro Silverthorn, but you can just call me Pedro.
Oh, nice to meet you, Pedro.
Nice to meet you too.
You a local here?
Yeah, I see. I accommodate though.
You see, I'm traveling. I won't be here by tomorrow. And, let me tell you, I don't like the looks of this island.
Kelcrest is a beautiful place. Maybe if you stayed a couple more nights, I could show you around.
As tempting as that sounds, well, frankly, Kelcrest reeks of death. And that's why I've cut my stay early. And I'm sorry, as tempting as you might be, I don't think it's worth it.
Oh!
Damn.
No offense to you, you're very, very pretty. And then Cadaver reaches and puts a strand of hair behind Pedro's ear. But, you should leave. And tell all your friends to do the same.
See, I'd like to do that, but I've got a very pretty girl who wants to see me upstage you. So, I guess I best make a show of that first. Maybe I might convince you to stay another night.
Perhaps if, is the lady watching?
Is she watching? Yeah.
Yes, she's watching. She's got your coat on, she's watching, of course, yes.
Yeah, she's the pretty one just over there in my coat.
Alright, well, I'll tell you what, you could give a quick swing at me, or a flash of the muscles, whatever you think is gonna impress her, and I'll be on my way.
Well, I think she wants to see me do a fire dance, except I have no fire resistance like you know.
Oh, well,
So,
I could probably teach you sometime, but that will take a little while.
take some time. Yeah.
I love this so much.
He isn't into you because you're not a paladin, okay?
Yeah, so sorry. There's no armor now. It's not gonna work.
Damn.
Oh my gosh. Listen, I'll be lying if I said I didn't notice you before, and you with all of your friends. Like I said before, this island is no good. You should leave. Trust me on this matter.
I don't even know your name.
My name's Cadaver.
Yeah. Well, Cadaver. Maybe. Just maybe. The smell of death doesn't always equate to evil.
I find that a little hard to believe.
Yeah, maybe you just had a bad time.
Oh god!
Listen, today is the celebration of Kelcrest. Why would we want to leave?
Well, thanks, but I will be leaving. Is anyone else coming outside? Has anyone followed Pedro?
Selene's busy dancing with Tilly, so I don't know.
And Aiden, were you good at looking?
Aiden would probably wait for Tilly to be done with her dance because Tilly wanted to come with her searching for Lorraine. But once that's done, I think Aiden will probably be heading out to look for Lorraine. Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
As Aiden is gonna get Tilly, Selene will try to make like, oh no, don't go, you can join us, you can join.
I'm very tempted.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah. Be tempted by the temptation. Just
do you dance with 3 people? I don't.
Oh my god,
Sharpe
really
stumbles forward.
Sharpe
stumbles forward, like spilling shots. I'll do it. Aiden, you and me. I'm almost as tall as you in these boots, and I'm ready to swing.
They're swinging.
Sharpe,
okay,
is this?
Let's go. Let's do it.
Sharpe, is this a competition of who's the better dancer as well?
I'm sorry, you guys still dancing to Zab's terrible roll of 12
Yes.
singing?
Yes.
I've got a song in mind.
Yes, we are. So, Sharpe, do you think you can outperformance a swashbuckler?
I'm almost wanting to say no, so I don't humiliate you, but you do know how I love a good competition. Aiden, darling, are you ready to take the stage?
Tilly, are you ready to win?
Well, you just lead the way, I guess, and I'll try my best.
You're gonna be
Tilly,
amazing,
by the way,
sweetie.
you owe me a dance later, don't forget.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
And then I
No, you don't.
swing Aiden into me, and I'm just, like, in these giant stilettos, I'm, like, just this much
As you
taller
do
than
that,
her, just
I drag
barely.
Tilly towards me and do a dip, and just look Sharpe straight into the eye, like, let's do this. Can we please?
Sharpe just, like, rips open his shirt.
Selene unbuttons another button. She doesn't need to do that. She's already hot enough as she is.
Sharpe takes off his pants. Kidding.
Every dip and twist and turn that Selene is doing until it's like, like just like not really sure.
She,
how to keep up.
Selene will, and appropriately because she's very dry, she's like, loving the noises, darling. Keep them coming. As she, can I please roll for performance? Can I please?
Go, do
Yes! Okay, I'm gonna do my seashell one. Okay.
Party rockers in the house tonight.
Oh, man.
You go.
Megan, I want us to try a dirty dancing lift so badly. except Sharpe's on top! Except Sharpe's on top!
What did you get? What did you get, Sharpe?
Roll jet. What are we doing?
Performance check.
Y'all just battle.
Oh, God. Alright, let's see. I can't remember if I have a...
Zab, I'm gonna cry. You just like a...
No, I super don't. Alright. Hope for the best, hope for the best. Expect the worst.
Come on.
15?
18.
Oh, son of a bitch!
Yes!
Wait. Can Megan and Sweet also roll?
Can we
and then...
roll to assist?
Oh,
Yes.
so we get advantage?
Oh.
Yes,
Do we get
absolutely.
advantage?
What do I roll for that?
Yeah.
Do they roll?
Do we roll, or are they just rolling
D20,
again for
D20.
advantage?
Each one.
Who's rolling?
Who's rolling?
Who's rolling, or what are you rolling?
Who's rolling?
Who is rolling?
Both Aiden and
basically-
Tilly.
Okay, so
Aiden and Tilly.
Aiden
Okay.
and Tilly are gonna roll performance as well.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Tilly,
Everybody rolls.
get a nat 20. Come on. Did you?
I got a 19.
Oh,
I got a 3.
Tilly, we are.
Aiden and Sharpe are so sloppy, but we are having such a good time.
Me, Selene, and
Aiden
Tilly.
picks Sharpe up and throws Sharpe across the room.
I like splat against the side of the wall.
She like pile drives him by accident, like.
Yeah, I get like snuck inside the wall, and as I'm like sliding down, I'm like, oh, not the first time I've been thrown by a woman, won't be the last. All right, let's get back in there.
Well, me and Tilly,
She's like,
Selene and
"Oh
Tilly
my God,
are
I'm
leaving
so
no
sorry."
crumbs. Leaving no crumbs.
No crumbs.
Somehow it's choreographed already.
Oh,
You guys
yeah.
are dancing
Little, like,
beautifully.
samba in
Everyone
there.
has tuned in to start watching and cheering, and they're clapping along. You guys
This
are
is
giving
like
them a good
Step
show.
It Up, like one of the Step It Up like dance.
Oh my god. Are you like crumping?
What song is that playing? What song is Rigatoni playing?
Yeah, what song is Rigatoni playing?
What I was just mouthing was,
Party
be
rockers?
my bad boy, be my man,
Be my weekend.
be my weekend lover, but don't be my friend. You can be my bad boy, but understand that I don't need you in my life again. You can.
My goodness.
Rigatoni is
Amazing.
right now.
Meanwhile, outside, oh, hi, Sheba. Hi, Sheebs. Hi, Sheba. Hi, honey.
Lady.
Oh, so outside, Luella is still waiting to be impressed, and Cadaver walks over to Luella, and he goes up and he smiles at her and goes, "Your gentleman caller is really keen on impressing you tonight, and just to give him a little leeway, I swing the other way, sweetheart. But you're very beautiful." And then
Okay.
Cadaver throws Pedro a wink, and then starts to pack up his things and walks away. Pedro, you hear something
Oh,
behind the knot and bell. Roll an insight check.
alright. It's not a bad roll. It's not the worst roll. Well, I don't have any wisdom.
Would it be-
modifiers, so okay, it's just a 14.
Is it insight or is it? So sorry. Is it insight or investigation, or is it?
Sorry,
Perception.
investigation.
Yeah.
Investigation. That's what I meant,
Investigation.
sorry.
Alright.
No, that's
Well,
okay.
I'll just keep the same roll. It's a 15.
15. Okay. Did my music play? Is it playing?
It's still on the tavern, like.
Yeah. So you have to like do the little next to.
Is it going?
No.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Alrighty.
Ambiance.
I just.
So-
oh boy.
Pedro, you hear a commotion going on behind the knot and bell. You hear some very drunken pirate voices yelling, "You cursed wench! And you vile brine-filled demon!" And you, or do you go towards the voices?
He's gonna just kind of hold his hand up to Laura and just be like, stay here. Actually, go back inside the tavern. Go now.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to hang on to your coat?
Hang on to my coat, darling. Just go back inside the tavern.
Okay, I'll see you later. And then she goes inside.
I'll see you. And he's gonna go around and he's gonna ready his whip.
Oh, his whip. Okay. Sorry, that got me. Could you tell that I was getting flustered role playing as Cadaver with Sharpe?
Oh,
Oh
absolutely.
my god, Sharpe, Pedro. That got me.
Especially all the things that I know about Cadaver, I'm like, ha! And then I just go back.
I know, I thought you would enjoy that. Alrighty. Oh my god, Hulda, you're killing me.
Okay.
Alright, so yes, you find 2 drunken pirates harassing a woman. They are pulling at her hair, pushing her down. There's a piece of paper flying out of her hands. You see that it is a poster, illustration of Kelcrest, Captain Kelcrest.
I want to see if I can roll to use my whip to catch one of their hands.
Alrighty, you will have advantage because they are intoxicated.
Sick. I need that. I rolled a nat 20!
Oh my god!
Ew.
Oh!
Let us appreciate this moment because it's never gonna happen again.
I'm just imagining
3s from now on.
Would you like to explain how?
Yeah, absolutely.
This? Alright.
Oh, the power. Okay, so he's gonna get his whip out and he's gonna just whip it around one of their hands as they've gone to like pull at her again, and he's gonna wrench it back. He's gonna no, that's no way to talk to a lady.
This ain't no lady. She was destroying a poster Kelcrest. She was disrespecting him.
Again. And he's gonna pull the whip to try and yank him away. And then kind of like release the whip afterwards and like, again. It's not very polite. Why don't you try talking to her?
There's no use talking to her. She won't listen. She's not like the rest of us. She's not a pirate. She don't understand what it means to be a pirate on Kelcrest. Now, would you just walk away and pretend like you didn't see anything?
Absolutely not.
The other
Why don't you have a
pirate is
conversation with
taking out
me?
his sword, and he is ready
shit.
to come at you.
Oh, okay. He's got his whip in that hand. He's not even gonna be bothering with his sword. He's just like, okay. If we're doing this, then we're doing this. But,
Alright, let's roll for initiative.
oh boy. Oh boy. I rolled another 20. What the fuck is this?
Scare me.
What is I'm sweating? I'm never gonna roll any ever again. Gwen's done. She's
I
got
was gonna
nat
say,
one all
you're-
through. I've used
Gwen's
it all
gonna
of my
die
life.
in the next session.
Oh no.
She is. Oh no. Okay. So that plus initiative is he's 25.
25? Alright. You go first.
Okay, right. So I've never fought as a rogue before, so let me just,
You're good. You're good.
It's so easy. It's so easy.
Yeah. Okay, so alright, I'm gonna roll to attack the one that has a sword.
Okay.
And let me roll to attack him with my whip. Alright.
Stevie, what could have happened was that the song finished. So if you want the battle music to continue doing it, you just do dash and then write loop.
Loop? Okay. Alright.
Okay, so that is 15 to hit.
15. You hit
Does
him.
it hit?
It hit him. It definitely
Alright.
hits him.
So, let me roll damage for the whip. Oh, I need my other dice. So I'm gonna have to reach into the dice hole.
You're good.
Okay, so it's plus 5. Okay, so that is 8 damage.
Okay. Alright.
And then, as a bonus action, I'd like to use my spell Misty Step. So I'm briefly surrounded by silvery mist, and I can teleport up to 30 feet. And I'd like to teleport behind them.
You do exactly that. Amazing. Perfect. All right, so the pirate, you get him with the whip, and in his intoxicated state, he trips over himself. And he... Can you hear me?
As soon as that dance is done, Aiden is going to take Tilly's hand and we're going to go looking for Lorraine.
I see the woman come in wearing Pedro's coat, and I think I'm immediately like, where is he? There is he then, and my dance partners are gone, so I kind of like, I think Sharpe like does one kind of lingering look at Rigatoni, and then it's like, oh god, just kind of click-clacks out of the bar. Oh, hat in hand, grabbed the coat, didn't say anything.
Selena tries to like follow Sharpe. Oh, are we going to another bar? Wait with me. And she goes after him.
I think Rigatoni is offended that Pedro was gone during his very nice performance, as well as the fact, it was like, so he's like, well, now I gotta find Pedro because, God, he lost without me.
No, I love the man.
Rigatoni senses ringing, and he's like, please, God, don't let him find me.
Aiden and Tilly, as you walk out of the Knot and Bell, you see Pedro with these two pirates and the woman. Aiden, you recognize the woman as Lorraine.
I think Aiden is going to immediately draw her sword and trident, and she's going to march over there and sort of try and get right into the midst of things like, does she know the pirates?
These are just, they probably come in from port. They're not locals.
Okay, so she's going to walk up to them and sort of come and stand. So if we're there, I think she's going to try and get between them and Lorraine, if she can. And
Pedro stood in between them and Lorraine as well, so... And
she's going to sort of gesture with her try and be like, those are my friends you're threatening. We got a problem here.
Ah, hey Aiden, how's it going?
And
good, thanks, Pedro.
What are you supposed to... What is that you're holding? What is that? Doesn't matter.
My weapons.
And then the pirate grabs Lorraine and puts her in a headlock. Be like, she's not going anywhere. She needs to pay for her crimes.
What crimes has she committed, and who are you to judge her?
She's disrespecting Captain Kelcrest, the man who founded this island, the man who gave us all of this. You tell me that's not a crime?
Aiden, you cannot reason with them. I've already tried. They're very stupid.
You cannot.
Stupid? Did he just call us stupid? I think he did call us stupid. How could he get... Can you believe it? And then the pirate, he gets his knife out, and he puts it to Lorraine's throat.
Whoa. Easy. Hey, come on. We're all friends here. We're all fellow pirates.
You want to try and intimidate him?
Yes, please.
Can I assist?
Yes, you can.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, does that give me advantage, or is Megan rolling?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Alright, that's 16 plus... So 18.
Alright, so you want to intimidate?
Yeah, he's gonna intimidate. He's gonna... We're all friends here, of course. My friends here could tear you apart limb from limb, and I can just happily sit back and watch. Or we could speak to, some of the other crewmates on the island. See, we're not alone here, but you seem very much alone.
I can guarantee that everyone inside that tavern will side with us.
You want to bet money on it?
Can Selene hear that? Can Selene hear
exactly
that
where are
sentence? She can maybe goes up and sees and hear I think everyone at that tavern sides well. She's like, hold on, I just came from that tavern and I don't. Sorry, but I don't think it's very fair to just have a knife to a woman's throat. Sorry, I haven't been here for very long, but I don't think that's very etiquette. Do you? Don't speak for me.
There's no etiquette amongst pirates. Now, where the hell are you coming from? This is between us and this lady right here.
Sharpe kind of pops up from behind Selene and says, I actually do have a little bit of etiquette, and I'll have you know that anyone that interrupts my drinking is an enemy, and just kind of pulls out both swords and goes, "Oh, Pedro, what have you done?"
She
Tilly-
goes, can Selene just stand there?
Off his head.
Selene stands there and she fixes her hat and I would like to remind you that you're talking to a captain. And I think there is some etiquette you should follow, don't you? Can I please roll intimidation if I can?
Do it.
Yes.
Pedro just sat there and he's just like biting his lip because that was hot.
Yeah. Intimidate.
That was hot.
Let me see.
He's not gonna turn to Sharpe and he's gonna be like, I like the two swords out. That was
Yes.
cool.
Good.
But I've been actually
That
Yeah,
is...
really good.
I tried to do a little twirl.
That'll be
a little twirl.
17.
You intimidate the hell out of him.
So she then slowly, still watching.
Pause.
Oh, sorry.
Has Zab's camera fudged for anyone else?
No.
Or is it just
No.
me?
No.
Zab
Oh,
is
okay,
not
okay,
there.
never mind.
I think Zab was
Okay,
just
come on.
staring into him.
Yeah. Zab is just intensely there. So she very slowly, her eyes on the knife. And she just takes slowly one step at a time. She will stop if she sees him pull the knife closer to her throat. She goes I'm gonna ask you very nicely to drop your knife, or you will have to deal with me, and I bet you do not want that. Are we clear?
Clear as crystal. Let's get out of here. She ain't worth the trouble.
And they both drop their weapons and they bolt.
That's
Leaving,
right!
can I stick out my leg and trip one of them? Just one.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Remember,
stick
it's
out
Captain
the heels
Selene
bolt.
Morrow, as she shouts at it. Remember that name?
Tilly runs to Lorraine and just immediately starts asking her if she's okay.
Aiden's gonna put her stuff away and immediately go to Lorraine as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yes, you all see
Rigatoni
a
there
woman
again?
before you appearing.
Is Rigatoni there yet, by the way? Yeah,
Did Rigatoni come? Did Rigatoni come outside?
He did. He tried to find Pedro.
I think he shows up and he sees everyone there and he's like, y'all go to a party without me again.
Poor Riggs. Oh my god.
Clearly I knew about it, and that's why I'm here. Who is this?
Alright, so yes, you see a woman before you. She appears young, but strands of silver hair have overtaken her red head, and her skin looks aged and sunburned. She appears tired and worn. In the light of the lanterns, you could see her irises shimmer like shells, yet there's a sadness in her eyes that you can't quite place. They are pleading with you. Aiden, you already know that this is Lorraine. You have been friends for about a year. You know that she cannot speak, but you have learned to understand her by the hand movements she makes. She reaches for you, Aiden, gripping your hand tightly. She looks breathless and desperate.
Lorraine, what are you doing in town? What's wrong, love?
She's making hand movements towards the poster that she has ripped up, and she's gesturing viciously at the tavern and then at all of the island.
Kelcrest, something to do with the pirates? What's wrong? I don't understand.
She is frustrated, and she looks around at all of you that are now gathered around.
Sharpe kind of holds up his hands and takes a little step forward and goes, "Oh, I'm not gonna hurt you." And he kind of looks through some of his flasks and pulls out one and sniffs it and goes, "Ah, not that one." Then pulls out another one, sniffs it, and goes, water for you," and hands her the flask to give her a little something to drink.
She looks at Aiden to make sure that it's okay.
Aiden's going to look at Sharpe and look back and just give it a little nod, just like.
Lorraine takes it and sips it and thanks you with a nod graciously. She is looking very, very worn, and she's struggling to stand. She
Aiden
looks
is
at all
going
of
to
you.
try and help support her.
Okay.
Aiden, earlier on I spoke to this attractive tiefling, and he mentioned something about the island smelling of death.
of
Very
death.
eager to leave. I don't know if I'm your friend here.
Lorraine looks at Pedro, her eyes wide. She nods.
Okay, smelling of death. In like a bad way? Bad death?
It's true. It can sometimes be good.
Oh yeah, that's true.
No.
She
I don't
looks
think it's like that.
She looks in pain, nodding furiously.
Oh well, this vacation was cut short. She likes.
Can you show us? Can you show us what you're talking about, Lorraine?
She's nodding again. She starts to walk with your assistance, and she takes you to her house. I'm gonna change the music really quickly.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
there's
change the music.
There's an echo coming from Zabs.
I'm leaving early.
Pedro's gonna look like at Rigatoni. He's gonna be like, I don't want you to come. We could use some help.
What do you mean?
If Aiden sees Rigatoni, she'll be like, Aiden.
Well, do you want to come
It
with
should be-
us? Look, I'm not
Sorry, I've
asking
got
you
really
to
bad
do it.
echoing going on.
Yeah, it's from Zab. Zab, it's like echoing
Wait.
coming from you. It's an echo coming from you.
When will my computer cease?
If Aiden sees Rigatoni sort of following, like, wee man, nice set.
What'd you say?
Nice set, wee man.
Nice
song.
set.
It wasn't a nice set.
Oh yeah, thank you, Aiden. You always had fantastic taste. Is that better?
I
Mm.
don't know.
Yes, I
Better or worse?
I think that's better. I don't
That's
know.
better, I think.
Better.
Yes. Sorry, we just had to speak.
Okay, I plugged my microphone back in. We're doing the dance. Thank you, Aiden. Someone who appreciates fine art.
Hey,
Bro,
Rigatoni! I do too.
Yeah, but like, sorry, Toots, listen, I'm talking to Aiden. She's being very nice to me right now.
Oh, so now you're
Thank
being
you.
rude to me. Very hot and
I will
cold.
give you the best junk next time we go a digging.
We're not friends anymore,
You're a
Rigatoni.
sweet wee man.
So you're all walking. Lorraine.
Pedro's gonna go to Sharpe and just grab his jacket as well. He's
Oh,
like,
okay.
Give me that.
Bring that.
He's like, give me that.
No, just give it back.
Amazing. So you're all walking, and you
can wear it next time.
if you see the map, if you wanted to check real quickly, the lighthouse is on a little secluded part of the island of Kelcrest. You have to trudge through a bit to get there, but Lorraine takes you to her house. None of you have ever been inside before. Even you, Aiden, you've never been inside. It is dark, but you can make out silhouettes of objects from the moonlight creeping through the windows. Lorraine begins to light the candles weakly, and now you could see that there are glass bottles hanging everywhere. The light of the lanterns begins reflecting off the bottles, sending beautiful rainbow prisms and waves of light all around the walls, almost making the room look like it's underwater. As all the light refractions melt together, you begin to see a beautiful mural that covers the walls of the house from top to bottom. Looking around, you see figures of mermaids, fish swimming, grapevines weaving through figures, all of the imagery overwhelmingly beautiful and expertly painted. One wall catches your eye the most. You see two figures, a male and a female, both wearing golden crowns. Instead of legs, they have tails, just as golden as the crowns they wear on their heads. Behind them, a map of the island of Kelcrest stands. You see Lorraine approach the mural of these two figures. She touches the wall, her eyes welling up with tears as she looks back at all of you.
This is nice decor. This is what I want in my barrel, Mr. Sharpe. And he's like, you see, this is nice. This is...
talking.
I should
The
really,
whole time you're talking, Sam was like,
I should really put this in my ship. This could be really nice, like a little ambiance. Like
This
yeah.
is nice.
It
This is nice.
It's really nice.
This is nice.
guys, can we focus? Can we focus?
Tilly is
I'm
gonna
focusing. I'm complimenting
I
the
would do the
house.
exact same
for
thing.
having manners.
Tilly, what were you gonna do?
I'm just gonna tug on Aiden's pelt a little bit and whisper to her, like, Lorraine. I'm just gonna touch her throat. Like, did she lose her voice? Did someone take her voice?
Does Aiden know how Lorraine lost her voice?
No.
Aiden's gonna turn and say, I don't know, she's never been able to speak since the moment I met her. Lorraine, is it to do with these people? What's going on the island? And she's gonna maybe, like, is there any visible wounds on Lorraine, like, that Aiden could, like, try and...
She looks sunburnt, and she is aged in a way that is unnatural for the way she looks, like 20 years old, but the wrinkles and the sunburn, she looks like she is in her late 60s.
Oh, so she's 20, but she looks unnaturally old.
Exactly.
Okay, I think Aiden is going to sort of go up to her and sort of, like, put a gentle hand on her face and be like, what happened to you, Lorraine? Can you write it down?
She lifts up her hands and she's trying to figure out how to communicate. She's patting the wall, and then she looks at Tilly. Tilly, I want you to make a history check for me.
Ooh.
If she signed any contracts.
Second. So I rolled a 5. Plus 2, that's a 7.
God, I love her.
She tried her best.
Tilly.
Got nothing up there. I love her.
You did.
So empty.
Tilly, as you look at this mural, you recall a story that you were once told about a king and queen, Meros, mer people. The details are fuzzy, but you remember hearing of a gentle king and queen that lived on both land and water. You can't remember their names. Just all that you remember is that they were lost to the island, and the island was overtaken by pirates. You don't know where they are or what happened to them. This is all that you remember.
Does she say this to us? Do we know?
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Tilly is gonna go ahead and
Was the portrait anything like her?
No.
All right, never mind.
I think Aiden's going to
Good
say,
question.
was it
Oh no, I can hear everyone.
Was it
again.
peop-
Okay, cool. Carry on.
was it
You're
people
good.
was it Maro people who hurt you? Are they coming? Do you know? No? Different
Sorry.
track. All right.
I said no out loud. No.
Please continue.
She looks up lovingly at the portraits.
Tilly
up on
is
the
gonna say,
wall.
Are
go ahead.
you Tilly? What were you going to
Hello?
say?
sorry guys, I couldn't hear anyone for a second. Y'all were talking and I was like, what's happening? Okay. When she says, when Aiden says, was it mer people, Tilly immediately goes, no, they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do something like that.
Aiden's going to be like, Lorraine, are you? And she's going to look between the mural and Lorraine.
She's going to start crying and nodding.
Aiden's going to immediately hug her. Just like.
Oh.
Stop it. This is making me very uncomfortable.
I agree.
She's like crying.
I agree. Like Celine, Celine's like next to Rigatoni, just nodding. Like,
Yeah.
feelings.
Lorraine hugs you back, and she again is so weak, and she has to sit down. But she points up to the mural, and she points to Berrycloth Vineyard.
Is that
Is
the
it- is it
vineyard
the
that
official story of-
I went to?
You
Or
had?
DM? Oh, did I go
Let
to
me
the...
check real
Oh,
quick.
was it the other one that I went to?
It was the other one that you went to.
Cool, okay, good to know.
Yeah.
Kind of like Sharpe looks sideways at Pedro and then kind of like awkwardly clears his throat and goes, "Family issues. We've all got them. Do you want us to go there? Or
Lorraine is nodding. She is, again, pointing at Berrycloth. She gets up, is very weak as she doesn't touch the house, like the actual vineyard, but the woods behind it.
kind of like steadies her with like a hand on like her upper back, making sure that she's safe, and kind of like looks at it, and then just casts a look behind his shoulder and looks at Pedro and raises his eyebrows like, "We in?"
Yeah, I see, we're in, yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on, Selene, like,
Wait,
takes time, like, I don't know if I'm in. I'm just here for a good time. I'm just here to drink and have fun. This seems like a lot of responsibility.
Selene! Darling, have you ever visited a vineyard?
Oh yeah, I have.
Have you ever visited a vineyard?
I went to the other one.
Have you ever visited this vineyard?
I'll let
Have
us drink as much as you shop.
You know what? How about this, Selene? Selene, you know, these are two warring vineyards, and you and I have a merry war going on ourselves. If you like this vineyard better than the last one, I'll buy all of your drinks the next day at the pub.
God,
But
it's a competition.
All of them?
I'm doing my best. Huh?
What is the marketability of
all
this?
of them? All of them? All of them? All of the drinks?
All of them.
Do you have money for that?
Single one.
Do you have money for that?
Sorry about what I have. I will pay for all of your drinks. I'm a man of my word above all else. Is that not right, Pedro?
Pedro is just
Have you
gonna
not been
take
paying for
out
all our
his
drinks this
pouch
entire
and he's
time?
just gonna hand it over to Sharpe. And he's gonna,
I have the money.
You not been doing that?
I think
Fine, Sharpe. We got a deal.
while this discussion's going on, Aiden is going to make sure that Lorraine is like sat down, and she's going to tell Lorraine like,
Aiden's the only
"Don't you worry."
one that is like nice. Her and Tilly are like.
Aiden and Tilly are the only concerned ones about Lorraine.
Listen, that was a good strategy.
And
Sharpe
then-
had a good moment of strategy there.
It was.
Dang it.
Ladies are nice.
look, okay, look.
Basically, Aiden's going to tell Lorraine that they're going to look into it, and she's going to just like look to Tilly and be like,
You cut out. I can't hear.
I cut out. Basically, she's like,
Yeah.
"Can you hear me?"
A little bit.
Yeah, just because you're
yeah.
lagging. It's because
Yeah.
you're lagging. We can't see the look that you're trying to give us.
I couldn't
Oh,
hear.
okay. Basically, she's going to look at Tilly and be like, "Let's go." Like while everybody else is arguing about whether or not they're going to go, Aiden's just like, "Let's go."
Pedro's
So he
gonna
grabs-
clock Aiden leaving.
grabs
He's
her-
gonna be like, Sharpe, get your things. Selene, Rigatoni, if you wanna come, come. If you don't wanna come,
Wait,
walk
I am
back.
still talking.
Drink.
You all are walking very fast.
What
Done
do you want, a piggy-
talking
what
to
do
you.
want, a piggyback
Come back
ride?
here.
What you want, a piggyback ride? What you want?
Don't joke about that.
Tilly legit. Tilly just goes after Rigatoni, just swoops him up like this, like cradles him and goes, "It's all right.
Thank you,
I got
God.
you, pigs."
I can you hold me in a more dignified manner, God?
No. This is perfect for him. Under the arm is the best.
Don't listen to Pedro. He
Back of
lives
the table.
to make my life a mockery. He's jealous.
I
Before
don't
you
need to
all
do that.
leave,
You
Working
do it
on it.
yourself.
Yeah.
Lorraine goes to you, Aiden. She takes you over to the mural again, touches the crowns of the couple. She touches her forehead. And she takes your shoulder. And she looks at you intently, as if saying, "Find them."
Aiden's going to nod and sort of touch her gently on the shoulder, be like, "You can rely on me, Lorraine. Don't worry."
She smiles before she sits down. And I guess that would be your cue if everyone is on board. to go
Find them
home.
or find the hat. The shop has a lot of hats, and we could just give her one of those.
No. The Rigatoni, it's not about the hat, it's about look, Rigatoni, it's not about the hat.
Oh, it's
They
always
are very-
about
they
the
are-
hat.
They are very good hats. I will say that.
Nice hats.
Really good hats.
He's touching a head.
Pedro's just gonna walk ahead. He's so done.
Pedro leaves Sharpe behind Rigatoni, and Sharpe just looks and goes, "Whoa!" and just speeds up with his little heels
Oh, my silly.
to catch up.
I like to think that like he like bumps into Pedro, and Pedro's like, "Why? Where are you going? Why are you walking so fast? What's wrong with you? Are you scared or something?"
Can
He's like partially
DM,
tripping over his heels at
DM,
this
can
point.
can Sharpe please make a disadvantage on every like movement because he's walking on difficult terrain?
I can run a marathon in these, I'll have you know!
Can Sharpe?
I think they should roll for it. I think they should roll for it.
Terrain I will, but let me tell you, I scaled a fucking 8-foot snow pile in these things yesterday with one arm! He can handle it.
What can Sharpe?
Yes!
Alright. Alrighty.
Okay, I was
Yes,
just
Lou.
thinking
So do you
difficult.
guys start this little journey right now?
Oh yeah.
You guys gonna
Yep.
pick up anything?
Up on a hero's journey.
Or you
No,
guys got it?
Selene has everything on her.
Alright. Alright, you go off trekking across the island, off to Berrycloth Vineyard. It is a little while away, but the island is small, and it doesn't take you that long. As you walk for a while, you go deep into the wooded area behind the vineyard. Family's sleeping now that you assume. And you walk for a while, finding nothing but trees and bushes and rocks. But suddenly, you come across a small clearing. Amongst the heavy and overgrown foliage, you could see before you the remnants of old pillars peeking through. I want you to roll investigation.
And while we do that, are there any like grapes just lying around? I mean, it's a vineyard. I was just
Roll
wondering if.
investigation.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Is it?
No, the vineyard is a little off more. You're not going to see any grape
Damn it!
trees.
A 16?
Yeah.
I rolled a
no.
15.
Nah, I rolled an 8. Selene is looking for grapes.
18.
12.
14.
18.
18. So Aiden 16, Sharpe 18. Tilly, what did you get?
12.
12. Rigatoni
15.
15.
14.
13.
14. Okay.
And I got 15.
I got
Okay.
8.
So Sharpe and Aiden. Everyone else is kind of looking around. You're seeing the pillars, getting distracted by them. But Sharpe and Aiden, you wander off a little bit further. You come across a stone archway that's hidden, and normally you wouldn't see it, but this caught your eye. And at the top of the carving, at the top of the archway, there's a carving of a cluster of pine cone. What do you do?
Pretty.
I think Aiden's gonna go up and touch the carving and sort of like investigate the carving a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, what on earth is this doing here?
Quick
Guys,
question.
come
What
have
is
a look.
what is the atmosphere of this place? Like what is there like a tension? Is there a
It's very silent. It's very almost peaceful.
Okay, so it's not like a
Yeah.
distressing kind of silence, it's more of a
It's not distressing.
Okay. Sharpe kind of just looks around and like looks up at the carving and was watching Aiden touch it. And there's a sense of like reverence, I think, surrounding this very old pillar, and Sharpe just kind of like reaches and grabs one of his flasks and almost in like an offering kind of reverent way kind of does this to the carving and then pours a little bit of it on the ground, a little bit of the wine from his flask on the ground.
You feel the earth pulse, but just for a moment. As if something pushed it back.
Push the wine
Did
back?
Aiden signal for us to come over?
I was like, guys, come have a look at this.
Okay.
Oh, did you
Pedro's,
find grapes?
Gonna come on over.
Grapes?
So with Tilly.
Oh my god, I'm like the
Cool.
duck.
Um,
Do you have any grapes?
Pedro's gonna try and walk through the archway, I guess.
Hold on.
See if there's anything on the other side of it.
Okay. Upon entering, you find yourself climbing up some moss-covered steps.
These steps lead you up into another clearing, amongst more ruins. Broken fountains and benches lay before you. Vines have now claimed most of the ruins, but you could see in the middle of the clearing there is a still body of water with a stone platform in the middle of it. Behind this body of water is a medium temple, its Corinthian pillars aged yellow and covered in vines and moss.
You know, Aiden, I've been to this island so many times, yet I've never ever seen this place before.
Aiden hasn't been here before either, has
Have a
she?
look at this.
Aiden's going to walk up to Pedro as well and be like, I've lived on this island my entire life. I've explored near every damn corner of this place, and I've never seen it either.
Maybe we were meant to see it today.
Selene takes up her like tourist map. Like, it's not on the map. Like, you know those little shitty tourist maps you get like in big cities that like someone's like drawn like a shitty Big Ben and stuff.
It's literally just a thing that Aiden had drawn up on like a napkin from the bar.
Yes. Like,
Alright,
Aiden, you should get better at drawing. It's not on the map.
It's like really sticky and you don't know why. It's just...
I've got a lot of skill sets, Selene, and drawing is not one of them.
Yeah, apparently.
Rigatoni looks kind of
I'll take it back if you want.
No,
I can give it
it's
another go.
It's mine now.
Okay, look. Drawing aside, look, Aiden, your drawings are alright. Oh, they're okay. There's a stone platform in the middle there. I don't want anyone to jump on it without like knowing what it could do. Like it's all a spooky place, you know what it is. But I suggest Rigatoni, and he's gonna reach over and he's gonna like grab him by the scruff of his shirt.
So I don't like it here.
I'll tell you right now.
You don't like it here? Why don't you like it?
I don't
here?
like agriculture, okay? I don't. It's too. I don't.
That's such a shame. He's gonna walk over.
I
to
don't
the
like.
edge of the pool.
Look at me. I did. This is not.
Sharpe is like
Like
frantically
very- I
screwing the
don't-
cap back on his flask and is going, wait. Let's think about this one, Pedro. Let's think about this one.
Yeah, let's think about this. Sharpe does a lot of thinking.
Sit him down. Sit him down.
No,
Just-
continue.
I'll set him down.
Rigatoni, think of this as culture. It's not agriculture, but you're a performer, aren't you? Shouldn't you be interested in more types of art and culture to become
Yeah, but not
better?
the kind that has roots and fruits and
Oh,
it's
that
just
rhymes. That rhymes. It could be a good song.
That's not. You know, the best poems aren't rhymes.
Yeah.
Pedro, for me, just put him down.
Alright.
I don't know why.
He's-
See, Sharpe hates agriculture too. He
I would
understands.
like to try and throw Rigatoni onto the stone platform.
Roll for it.
Someone catch me!
Sharpe.
Nah, Celine's
I
gonna
am
watch this
but-
happen.
Woo!
Did you roll a nat 20?
I'm never gonna be able to. Gwen's gonna die. Gwen's gonna die.
I knew I should have fucking got Featherfall.
Alright, you want to describe how you
Shit.
launch Rigatoni onto the stone platform?
He's
Oh,
gonna
God.
look straight at Sharpe and he's gonna be like. He's gonna look at Sharpe and he's gonna just. Okay, I'll set him down. And then he just, as he goes to throw him, he's gonna look at Tilly just because he knows Tilly's still unsure of him. He's gonna wink. And then he's gonna throw Rigatoni
not that
straight onto the stone platform.
Rigatoni goes flying and hits the platform.
Ow!
Good God.
Oh my fuck!
Does he die? Does he?
Whoever wants to
does-
roll for investigation and look around.
and
I'm investigating.
would it be perception
well-
or investigation? Because my perception is higher.
Are you perceiving how broken I am?
I have a high investigation, actually. I can do it.
I'm gonna say
Wow, that-
investigation because you guys are searching. You're gonna be looking around.
So
Sharpe's
I
gonna
have a
kind of like
dirty-
knock Pedro with the
What?
side of his shoulder.
A dirty 20.
Hey,
A dirty
look,
20?
11.
Let's see.
Are we all investigating? Sorry.
We all
Yes,
investigate.
everyone's investigating.
I got a nat
Did I
20.
take any damage from that?
Okay.
Selene.
23.
You're
23.
looking
You're
for
pretty
grapes.
resilient, Riggs.
My luck's just reversed on me. I rolled a 2, so 3.
Okay.
15.
23.
Tilly is gonna look at Pedro and be like, is there something in your eye? I saw you were having a little trouble earlier.
Something in my eye. You're cute. You're really
Oh.
Better the emotion at my
Sure.
demise.
Making sure. Okay.
something in my eye. Yeah. He's gonna turn to Sharpe, who he knows is like pissed at him. He's gonna.
Yeah.
She's playing. Hard to get.
Sharpe like tears his eyes from the walls and looks at Pedro and goes, I ask for one thing! And then turns around on his heels and kind of like clacks away.
Come on, it was funny. Rigatoni, are you okay? I don't care. It's for sure.
Pedro.
He wheezes a little bit.
Rigatoni's like a cockroach. I haven't known Rigatoni for a while, but if I would he would be a cockroach. Like, impossible to kill. Whatever you
Impossible
do.
to kill.
Indestructible.
Like, you'd like to. There are like sprays for it. Concoctions.
Just know that Rigatoni, you're gonna have to go through this body of water to get off the platform. So I hope you could swim.
I can't believe I didn't get feather fall. So dumb.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna whip myself. I'm gonna stop.
Tilly.
How far away is how far away is Pedro?
I'd say the body of water is the size of like a big swimming pool.
How far away is Pedro Silvertongue?
God. I'd say 20 feet away.
You can get.
I need to check something. Oh, I have a range of 30 feet. I cast hideous laughter at Pedro.
Fuck, what's my save? What's my save?
Oh
How
my
are you doing it? It's not serious, but you're laughing. It's so good.
It's already perfect if I get it. You
get
don't
it?
roll. I roll. I roll a save. I don't know what save is. So you don't have to roll anything.
It's is it a wisdom save?
I don't roll anything? Cool. Wait, or do I?
You if you've cast hideous laughter on me, I have to roll a save of some kind. It should say on this. Actually, no. I'll just look up the spell quickly.
Oh, ow! I just I didn't see it.
Have you got your D&D Beyond up? I can't see that.
I can see it. I'm gonna look at it.
It will say on it. If
Attack save is a wisdom of 12.
I have to get a wisdom. I don't have any wisdom saving throw. Fuck. So I roll a 7. Yeah. All right. What happens in the hideous laughter? Let me have a look. What happens? Tell me what's happening.
Okay, so what happens is the target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or fall prone, becoming incapacitated and unable to stand for the duration, which is 1 to 1 minute. With an intelligence score 4 or less isn't affected. At the end of each of its turns and each time it takes damage. Well, it's during a fight, but we're not during a fight. I'm just doing this to fuck with you, so.
Yeah, no, it's fine. He'll just basically be laughing prone on the floor. He'll be like,
I think you have to keep doing a saving throw until the spell ends. So, I mean, but it's only like a minute long, so.
It's a minute, yeah. He'll be on the floor
Have fun laughing hideously.
Sharpe is watching him laugh hideously on the floor and then just kind of like looks at Tilly and kind of like leans and says, we're not all like this, and extends his arm to like promenade her around to continue investigating.
Tilly,
Get out!
I'm gonna die.
Um,
It's gonna be with you on the floor laughing hideously.
Tilly is gonna pet his arm and be like, I believe it. and then turn around and look at Aiden like, oh my god.
Aiden's just gonna look at Tilly like
Sharpe just kind of rubs his arm and goes,
It's like looking
And, like,
into the
nods.
camera and looking at the camera in the office. But, yeah.
So
All right, Tilly and Sharpe. Bree, stop your fucking laughter. Tilly and Sharpe, you start walking around.
can I use that sick-ass investigation 23 roll that I got?
Yes.
What do I see?
I have been getting to that.
Welcome to my world,
Oh my
Stevie.
God. Oh, it's wonderful. I'm so sorry, Hulda, for everything that we do. Oh my god. So as you look around, Sharpe and Tilly, you find this odd-looking rock. And as you walk around it, you notice that it's a statue. Very low to the ground, but oddly not covered in vines. You crouch down and find that the statue is of a man and a woman holding each other in their arms. They are protecting one another. Tilly, they look familiar.
I'm crouched down next to it, and I just kind of look up at Tilly and, like, raise an eyebrow.
I feel like I know them. Can I do like a history check? Can I see like if I know?
Yeah, go ahead. I was just about to say, you wanna roll?
Yeah. Damn it! Hold on, it fell. Oh crap! I keep rolling bad for history checks. I rolled an 8.
That's good enough. That is good enough.
Sweet 2 words in D&D. Good enough.
Good enough.
They resemble the couple that is painted in Lorraine's house.
Oh, the statue. It matches the painting back there.
It does. And Sharpe kind of holds his hand out to it and doesn't touch it, but just kind of like hovers his hand like almost like a centimeter above the statue. And goes, odd. Nothing's covering it. Oh, I forgot to have an accent. Whatever, I said that with an accent.
It's happened to me a few times.
Odd. I mean, odd.
Oh, God.
Oh, gosh.
Tilly's gonna call Aiden over to come look at the statue. Aiden, would you come over here and look at this? There's this
Sorry,
statue
Aiden.
just like
Aiden's gonna come over and like just touch it.
You feel cold stone beneath your hand, but at the same time, there is a strange energy.
Can I tell if it's like a good or a bad energy?
Yeah, go ahead.
What am I doing to do that? Sorry.
Oh, go roll for it. Roll a d20 for it.
Is all this
Nat 20?
in relation to where the statue is?
I would say that temple is right here. Here is the pool and platform. I don't know if Rigatoni's still there. And then I would say...
I haven't moved him.
Yeah, he's still on the platform.
Stuck, right?
I mean, if he wants to swim out of it, he can do that at any moment.
I'll let them do their thing. I'll let them do their thing first.
Okay.
I got a
All right,
20.
and then
I
this-
got a.
Go ahead.
I got a nat 20. So
You got a nat 20?
yes, I did.
I'm sorry, what were you rolling for? I totally forgot what you were rolling
Investigating
for.
the
History?
statue.
Investigation.
this.
Oh,
the
Yeah.
energy
if it was
was
good or bad energy.
I literally
Yeah.
was like, what? What did you roll for? It is good. You feel nothing but goodness coming from them.
Feels good.
Do that.
Wait, Al, we didn't hear you for a sec. You cut out.
Oh, alright, because I had my mouth full of curry.
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
You know what's odd? They don't quite match the painting. They look a lot closer and cozier here.
I mean,
What do you think happened to them?
life doesn't really imitate art, does it? I mean, it could be. I don't know. What?
Question is, why hasn't anything touched them? And then he like Sharpe kind of like taps the top of it.
As you
Of the naked
tap
statue.
the top of it, you all hear rustling from the bushes.
Sharpe, I swear to God.
Sharpe
Everyone,
immediately just
Yeah, sort out.
boom.
everyone roll.
Initiative?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So,
Am I still prone? Or am I up by now?
You're good. You're good. You're good. Rigatoni, what did you do? Did you get yourself off that damn little platform?
I guess I don't want to die though. Well, so I guess I'm like, sorry, hate me. My name is Pedro Silvertongue. Like me, my name is Rigatoni. Is the water the only way back to where the others are?
Yeah, you have to wait for the water.
I guess my little halfling body is gonna start. I mean, is it like, can I walk in it? How deep is it? Is it the shallow end?
You could wade through it.
Or nine?
Huh?
Wade through it?
He's
Okay.
tiny. He's tiny. Could
I'm
he?
holding on
so
to the
like
edge
you're
though, as I go.
like your chin, you have to lift your chin up like that, and like the water is just like hitting your chin. I see.
I'm holding on to the edge of the pool. I'm going like, you know, when I'm going like that, like around the edge. I'm going towards the middle. I don't trust the middle.
Oh, my Shiba cat. They're crazy.
excuse me?
Alrighty,
Rude.
so what did everyone roll?
15.
I rolled.
18.
Do you want to ask people so that way no one talks over each other?
Okay, Hulda, 15.
I got 16.
Megan,
I got 16.
18.
16. 18. Sharpe.
15.
Pedro.
13.
I almost looked at myself and was like, who are you? Where did you come
Where?
from? Tilly?
18.
18. And then Riggs.
Did get a 4.
Did you roll a natural 1 or something?
Oh, a natural 2. Thank you very much.
Oh wait, we're supposed to add stuff to it?
Oh yeah, so it's your D20.
Initiative, it's at the top of your sheet.
It's your D20.
It's in a little box.
Yeah. Or it's
Oh,
your
I'm so sorry.
dexterity modifier.
Proficiency or dex?
It should be. It should
Have
be
a thing
just
that
dex.
says
You say
initiative in a box.
Initiative.
I'm so
The
sorry.
next to
I could,
armor class selling.
At the very top, kind of where your
it's my
name
initiative.
is.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's okay.
It's
So
the
then
armor
wait.
class, I think.
19. Alrighty. Tilly, you're up first. You hear rustling from these bushes. What do you do?
Well, I'm gonna. Ooh. I'm gonna go up to the bushes. Tilly's gonna go up there and she's going to shake it, just to like see if anything falls out.
You hear a gasp.
Hello? I can hear you in there.
Hello?
You want to come on out?
No.
Oh, well, that's okay. Do you have a name?
Yes?
Well, what is it?
Hollyfield.
Hollyfield. That's really pretty. My name's Tilly. Are you alone, Hollyfield?
Oh god.
Yes.
Don't trust the faith.
You start to see something emerge from the bushes. All of you see a small satyr emerge from behind a bush. She's wearing a top made out of woven vines and fishing rope. Her curly dark hair is tied up with string and little shells. From the waist down, she's covered with brown fur, and her feet are cloven hooves. Shit! I forgot to send you a picture of Lorena, what she looks like!
Send it now.
Well,
Send it
damn.
now.
I'm sorry, I forgot. I worked so hard on all this art. So there is Lorraine, and then here's Hollyfield.
Oh, these are beautiful. So cool.
Oh my god.
Oh, and by the way, here's the fucking statue as well.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Oh my god, that's so
Stevie, you're so amazing.
Whoa, there we go.
So yeah, those are all that's Lorraine, that's the statue, and that is Hollyfield.
I'm just like
Imagine being hugged.
showing these on the thingy so everyone can see. There we go. Okay.
Aiden is gonna basically put her sword away. Just like, oh.
Yeah, Sharpe also kind of goes, "Hoo!" and like slips the sword back into his scabbard.
You can't tease us with the fight and get me ready. And then
Pedro's
That's it.
actually at the sight of the satyr, actually going to ready his rapier.
Oh, okay. Tilly,
He don't trust it.
Okay, all right. Tilly, are you still having a conversation with Hollyfield?
Yes, but Tilly has backed up a few paces from the bush. Like when Hollyfield stepped out, Tilly backed up too to give Hollyfield their space.
Okay. She looks at all of you. How did you get here?
I just followed those losers, really.
We came through the stoneway. It opened for us. We're looking for something. Maybe you can help us.
What are you looking for?
The statue there. Who are those people?
And then, as you mention the statue, Hollyfield looks sad. That's my lord and lady. That's Queen Eldoris and King Alon.
Write that down real quick.
Alon?
Alon, A-L-O-N is the
Thanks.
king's name. Eldoris, E-L-D-O-R-I-S. Eldoris.
So
At the mention of
Alan,
them
but
being the lord and
fancy.
lady,
Yeah.
he'll put his sword away and he'll be like,
Are you sure?
And what happened to them?
It was terrible.
Make a good
We were all
song.
Here on the island. Huh? What?
Will it make a good
Oh
song?
my god. Hollyfield is just like, song?
Yeah, you know, like words and music.
Rigatoni, right now is probably not the best time for singing. Maybe we should just wait for the story to be over, and you can write a song about it later.
Take the notes.
It was long ago. It was when the pirates came. That awful captain and that man he brought with him. They did this to my lord and lady.
Kelcrest.
Kelcrest, yes. Him. That awful, awful man. He destroyed everything. And then she starts getting emotional.
Wow, everyone just cries on this island. Jesus Christ.
Nah, at least I didn't make her cry. God, I just asked about a song. Y'all are
Yeah. I mean, Rigatoni, you're good, but not that good.
pretty good.
Pedro's gonna approach very cautiously to her. And he's gonna have his hands up. Hey, Senora. What was it exactly at the Kelcrest? Did he kill them, or It's just when you said did this to them, that statue. I just thought they didn't turn to stone, did they? That'd be crazy.
It's exactly what happened. He turned them to stone.
Oh. Alright, okay, so I thought it looked a bit realistic. Okay. I didn't mean to make light of your trauma, your grief. I'm sorry.
I've been cleaning them off and making sure that they were ready. Turned back, but they haven't yet.
On your own?
Yes, I've tried. You see, I'm the only one left. They all left without me to get to safety. They forgot. It's not their fault, I know. But when the pirates invaded, everyone decided to flee.
Where did they go, dear?
I don't know.
You mentioned them turning back. How does that
Are you the
work?
only one that runs this place?
This place, Rigatoni.
I'm the only one here, yes.
God damn it.
This was a holy place, and now there's nothing left but sorrow.
Selene leans into Rigatoni and is like, it's probably why there's no grapes left.
Sorry, what did you say?
Holy to whom?
Lord Dionysus.
This mention, Sharpe has his hand has been hovering over his wine flask again, and he grips it even tighter, and he's like, "Oh no," because he poured wine on the ground as an offering.
This is his garden, this is his sanctuary, but I've been trying for years to make an offering to him, and he's not answered. There's a curse upon this island, and I can't figure it out. I don't know how to turn my lord and lady back. I don't know how to call upon Dionysus. Everything that I know and love is gone.
Don't get too worked up. It's okay. It's you did the best you could. It's okay. He's gonna turn to Aiden and Tilly because they're kind of still there. And just, listen. I don't suppose you guys know anything.
It's just like
Tilly's standing there like this. What?
yeah, they're both just. What
He's
is-
looking at her hands like, "Am I doing this right? Is this what you wanted me to do?"
You're very cute. No, the magic thing. No.
To turn someone back from stone, I don't. And she's gonna look at Tilly like, do you?
I'm a rogue. I really don't know what.
You're a rogue, eh?
Me too. I'm also a rogue, but no one asked.
I am actually not a rogue. If we are measuring things right now, I know it's hard to believe, but I'm not one. What, is that what we're doing?
I don't know, Riggs. I don't know anymore.
Holyfield, was it? Holyfield? You said that this was sacred to Dionysus, but there was a king and queen here. How does that work? I thought gods weren't the biggest fans of monarchies.
Dionysus gifted them the island.
Oh, good gift.
And has Dionysus come back to protect it since, or...?
No.
And he's choosing his words very carefully and kind of looking around like this.
Maybe
I've made all the offerings.
Maybe he's a really bad sugar daddy, just gives them the island and then just fucks off, really?
Sugar daddy's
Did you give Dionysus shitty wine?
Ooh.
Has anyone walked through the walkway before today?
Hey,
I do not like agriculture.
I'm on vacation.
So one can deduce that maybe we can help. Now, how I don't know. However,
the other vineyard, Sharpe. The other vineyard. How long has this vineyard been?
Well, they've been here since Kelcrest came.
Including the other one?
Yes, the other one was his. And this one was
250
Abraxas.
Abraxas.
It was the wizard he brought with him. He was the one who turned them to stone.
He's the one who probably cursed this place.
So you're saying that the wine from the other vineyard is Dionysus's or Abraxas's?
The vineyard?
The other vineyard.
Other vineyard belonged, like, Kelcrest lived there.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, that, Kelcrest started that vineyard, and then Abraxas started this vineyard. So it started with them creating those vineyards. And they, like, lived there and chilled there, and that was how it started.
So,
Do you need something specific?
No, go for it, Aiden.
Do you need something specific for an offering to invoke Dionysus to return? Do you know?
I've used all the regular offerings, wine, fruit, honey, milk, nothing works. But
We can offer.
Wait! Actually, Rigatoni might be right.
Oh?
Hey, it happens.
Just
No, I'm sorry. What did he say? What did Rigatoni say?
song and dance. That is what Dionysus thrives on. So I've been told.
It's a
So why
party.
don't we try to
Are
do
you
that?
ready to do a little song and
Party.
dance?
Oh, look
Because, like, look at
Rigatoni's
this
one
place.
playing. I don't think he'll want to listen. I'm just
You
saying,
love my
it's
playing.
not
He's so
bad.
shy about it. Shy about it for some reason. Look at this.
Rick-
He's
Rick
probably listen. What Holly, Dolly? It's this place it's dead. And I don't mean that dramatically. I mean it's boring, and so he's not gonna come here if it's boring. Like it's like you said it. Like it's very nice of you, but you're setting out like cheese platters, and you gotta have like at least a fondue fountain. So I suggest, because everyone loves a fondue fountain.
Everyone loves
I
a fondue
suggest-
fountain.
It's true. See, Selene knows. Selene knows how to party.
You can try, please. I would love for you all to try anything.
Rigatoni, hit it.
Sharpe
will.
holds his hand out to
I
Hollyfield and says,
will.
"May I?" Just kind of gently and like bows a little bit. May I?
Oh, is he
She-
gonna dance with her?
She looks happy for the first time in a long time and takes your hand.
Oh, that's cute.
Now, my heels and your hooves, I think you're going to be a little bit more graceful, but I'll try not to step on your,
It's okay, I could lead if you like.
No, I can lead, and kind of like he nervously like looks over Rigatoni. He's like, I can lead, it's good. And he kind of just pulls her close and
That
allows
was weird.
Rigatoni to start.
Can I now? Oh yeah. Can't. You're looking devious and feeling glamorous. Let's get mischievous and polyamorous. Wine and women and wonderful vices. Welcome to the crowd of nices.
Please tell me Rigatoni's also singing this. Please tell me he's also singing that.
Yeah, because I only have one string instrument right now, so I obviously need to do the other noises.
Oh yeah.
Sharpe spinning Hollyfield like in like a slow circle around the statue almost in the clearing.
She adds a few little flourishes in there as well.
Celine goes to
Sweet.
Pedro and like, come on. Let's hopefully you're a better dancer than in bed.
I'm grateful.
I'm starting to not like you so much. As he takes her hand, and then as they go to dance, he literally is going to grab her by the waist and pull her in very forcefully.
Oh,
And be
okay.
like, you better watch yourself sometimes, Missy. You're not the only captain here. Are we rolling performance?
Are we rolling anything?
No, I'm not gonna make a real performance.
Let me dance. Sad
Really,
satyr.
2020.
So you're all dancing, you did your little song. You feel the earth pulse again. This time a little stronger. But something pushed it back.
Aiden, Tilly, you need to come dance too. Everyone, it's a group effort.
As a critic.
Sharpe kind of like looks down as he's dancing and looks up at Hollyfield and goes, Has that happened to you before? Because it happened to me before, and I've only been here for 10 minutes.
I've never really seen it that much before. I've had feelings, but no, not like that.
And Sharpe kind of nods, looks over at Selene, and then looks back at Aiden and Tilly and goes, either you get in here or I'm pulling you in! And tries to get them to dance.
I guess Aiden's gonna like shrug and hold a hand out to Tilly.
All right. Tilly grabs Aiden's hand. Start dancing.
So everyone's
Oh, that's so
dancing.
cute.
Everyone's dancing.
Yeah. As we're going, like, I guess spinning round, can I take another look at that stone platform that I threw Rigatoni on?
Yep.
Is there anything should I roll insight or investigation to see if I can see anything about it? Or there was like a temple behind it, right?
Yeah.
Can I see anything as we're going past it? Can I see anything like of note or anything about it?
On the platform or the
Yeah, the platform, I guess. Like,
You want to roll for it?
yeah, I'll roll investigation. 19.
Whoo!
It's just a stone
People are
platform.
scary.
Oh, shit!
Platform.
Ew.
That's such a ouch.
As you all are dancing, the earth pulses a little stronger. But there is an even strong push back.
Celine starts
Hollyfield.
singing along to whatever Rigatoni's singing. She doesn't know the lyrics, but she's
Tick-tock
joining.
on the clock. DJ, blow my face. Tonight, I'ma fight till I see the sunlight.
See sunlight.
See, sunlight.
see-
Tick-tock.
tick-
On the clock.
Talk, tack! Oh, the...
The party don't stop.
The
I mean,
earth pulses
that-
again,
Oh.
and
Oh, oh.
the water ripples
Oh,
Where is it rippling from?
in the pool. But again,
Is it
Cool, I
they-
was
like
wondering.
the ripples heading inwards or are they heading outwards?
inwards.
Towards the
Okay.
podium or towards
When
us?
I was younger,
No,
I
towards
saw
the stone platform. Okay.
Ooh.
Hey, how the Wellerman comes to bring us, but at the end, from the
Sugar and
one
tea.
We're talking.
Take Ali, let go.
Come to fingers, there we go.
It's like we do believe in
he's
fairies. We
gonna-
do.
We do.
Pedro's gonna
Do believe
let
in
go of
parties. I
Selene.
do. I do.
Well, I say let go of it. He's gonna pull away and be like, I think we should dance on the stone platform.
Oh, okay. Whatever makes you feel comfortable.
That's kind of sexy. So
Okay.
gross because it's Pedro, but it is kind of sexy.
I agree.
Could he potentially, because he could use his Misty Step to get there,
Yeah.
because it's been a while since he used it again. Would he potentially be able to take Selene with him if he pulled her in close and then Misty Step? Would he be able to Misty Step with her?
I'll allow it.
Okay, He's gonna again pull her in very close and be like, hold on. And then he's gonna Misty Step to the stone platform.
You know what this reminds me of? I know this is such a weird, Thumbelina. Just let me be your wings, and the prince like dives. That's
I love it.
I would like to
High
compare it
above.
to Howl getting Sophie to walk on air. That's what I prefer to compare it to.
It's
Both
the
are
same.
soft.
That's where I went. That's
Is that
where
your
I
song
went.
request?
You go onto the platform.
Yeah.
You are dancing upon this platform. Everyone is dancing around. Rigatoni is singing his music, and as you dance upon this platform, the platform cracks.
Oh,
I promise you, I did not eat that much bread. Okay.
Hollyfield.
Sharpe's holding on to Hollyfield and like looks at her and like looks at the platform and looks at her and goes, "Is that supposed to happen?"
Hollyfield looks horrified. That wasn't supposed to happen.
that much I can probably tell from here.
Can we look down and see if
Suddenly-
there's anything? Oh shit!
You feel uneasy.
Oh shit.
Pedro, mate, step down from the stone. Selene as
I
well.
see-
Just
I would do that, but I don't want to get in the water, and I've used my Misty Step, so...
right.
Hollyfield runs over to the statue of Eldoris and Elan. She looks back at all of you. The only thing that I could think of to bring them back is to get their crowns.
That's actually what we're.
Can't have
That's
a
what we've
party
been asked to
without
come and
crowns.
find. We
You
were seeking it for our friend Lorraine. I believe that she
Lorraine?
knew them.
She's still.
Do you know her? She is, yes. Do you know her? How do you know her?
I've danced many, many years with Lorraine. I didn't know she was still here.
How old is she?
On a club?
She's as old as
She-
me.
She's lost her voice. Do you know anything about that?
Abraxas.
The wizard.
You see,
Could
Marrows, they need their crowns for their power. Without them, they're powerless, and maybe if you find them and return them to them, it could heal this place, it could heal them.
Now you mentioned that you're the same age as Lorraine. How old is that exactly?
Well, Lorraine's a little older than I, but I'm around 312.
Oh, that's not too bad. That's not too bad.
That's not bad at all.
No.
Any chance? You look great, but is there any
That
chance
was a day over
that
$2.99, I'll tell you that.
this Abraxas is also here as well?
I don't know.
Huh.
where should we start looking for these crowns then?
Well, Kelcrest and Abraxas took their crowns, and Abraxas and Kelcrest lived in the vineyard, so I would suppose you would look in the vineyards.
Don't you worry. Aiden is very good at finding things.
That's like my whole thing.
Me happy and pasta like 2 weeks ago was amazing.
Pedro's gonna turn to Selene and be like, do you mind me carrying you? I don't want you to get your lovely jacket wet.
I mean, she jumps on his shoulders.
Oh, God. Okay. That wasn't,
Hey Pedro, this feels like karma, doesn't it?
Rigatoni. I'm going to come over there. I'm going to stab you in the gut. How's that? Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Oh, how ridiculous you look.
One drop on my
Yeah, this-
jacket, Pedro, and I will stab you in the gut.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
You look beautiful. I was not talking about you.
I know, baby. I know. You look beautiful as well. The moonlight's doing wonders for your hair.
Holyfield,
I have been
Okay.
exfoliating.
apologies. Now, if we go and we try to do this for you, will you be safe?
Well, I'll be safe here. No one ever comes here.
Well, we were able
Lorraine,
to.
could Lorraine return here? Is she stuck on the island, on the other side of the island?
I'm not sure. I didn't, again, know Lorraine was here. Is she okay?
I mean, she's
She's
looked
been better, if I'm honest.
Selene, don't say anything.
It's been so long. She doesn't have her crown either. She must be so weak.
Would bringing her
Just want to
back here
clarify, it
help
was
her?
the hats.
Lorraine doesn't have her
The
crown?
crowns
Is
are
that
the
what you
s-
said?
The crowns are the source of all Marrow's power. If she's been on land so long without the sea, she's weak. She's hurting.
All right.
She needs the sea. She needs her crown.
She's a
All right, well, we need to
princess.
get a move on and get looking for it then, don't we? We should be
Alright.
going. If you're going to be okay here, we need to move.
Anywhere.
Yes, please,
we're,
hurry.
We're coming.
Thank you.
Pedro's gonna like just get onto the land. His bottom half is now entirely wet, which kind of sucks. But
Aiden will cast Destroy Water and evaporate the water for him.
Sharpe just kind of like
Why
looks
didn't
at
you do that to
Holyfield,
me?
kind of like clasps her hand and like doesn't quite know what to do, so just like awkwardly kind of bows again and like goes to kiss her hand and then goes like and just kind of drops it and is like just turns around.
Holyfield gives a little giggle.
Billy
Oh,
sees that Rigatoni is very upset that Aiden cast the spell for Pedro and not Rigatoni. So Tilly pulls out a little
I thought we
handkerchief.
had something.
Tilly
Who
pulls out a
could've
little
drowned?
handkerchief and starts wiping down.
But I'm up to here in water and it's fine, but his ass gets a little wet.
Oh, wait, man, I can only do like a 10-gallon cube. I can't do that much water, but I could dry you off if you like. Here, I'll wipe you down. It's fine.
It's been a bit. Listen, look at me.
As he
I am
walks past,
sunbaked.
Tony's gonna flick his tailcoats like in his face. Oh, sorry. I didn't see
Ah!
I will remember this.
Oh my gosh.
That's
And
all right.
then-
Aiden, I got you. And
They're
Celine
walking
takes
out.
that off.
As they're walking out, once again, Sharpe finds himself next to Rigatoni and is like, shit, and like goes to move and then kind of like awkwardly turns and says, good song, and then just turns around again and walks really quickly.
God, I
Why
love
are
him.
you walking so fast? What is wrong? What is scaring you?
Just sorry about it. Unscrews.
Sick.
So are you all walking towards the very
Aiden's
coffin
going.
here?
Aiden's.
Yes.
Yo.
All right. Hollyfield waves and wishes you well. And she goes back to her bushes. Rigatoni.
Oh.
You have had some trouble at this vineyard before. Should keep a low profile. This is the vineyard that you slept at a lot. So
Didn't always have a barrel.
yeah. So
Still don't like
Moving up in the
agriculture.
world, wee man.
you go up, you travel through the vineyard, and you come up upon a very large house. There's a porch lit, a few lanterns, and there is an old woman sitting in a rocking chair on the porch of the house. She looks up at
I know
all
who
of
she
you.
is.
Who said that?
Do I know who she is because I've slept on her property? Really?
I think
Rigatoni's
you
like-
ran into her. I think you ran into her, like, staff.
He's like a raccoon.
Exactly. Aiden, this is someone you haven't seen in a very long time. This is Annette.
Aiden is going to take a deep breath and sort of step forward and be like, hello, Annette. You look well.
Annette looks up, and at the sound of your voice, her face brightens. She picks up her cane and starts walking over to you, her shark tooth necklace that you gave her long ago still around her neck.
No. I'm crying.
Aiden, I haven't seen you for so long. You look so beautiful. What are you doing here?
You look just as beautiful as the last day I saw you, Annette.
Aiden,
sorry.
move! Stop it.
Bad.
I'm
flatter
sorry I
an old
stayed away
lady.
so long. It felt like it might be easier.
For the best, in the end. What are you
Where-
Pedro's gonna sidle up slightly to Aiden at this point, and he's gonna be like, "Is she the one that you gave your shark necklace? The shark teeth that you." Hi, nice to meet you.
My companions and I we're seeking. I'm finding something, as you know. That's kind of my thing. It might be on your ground. Sorry, I missed something. Did I miss something?
Oh, I just said I remember.
I just said you're fantastic at it.
Oh my god.
I have a sorry. I have.
Might we be able to?
Sorry, Meg. Your camera is flashing a lot for me. I was wondering if you could turn your camera off and on again, just because it's like going in and out.
A little
Slightly
flashy
better?
flash.
Yeah, so much better. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay. I was wondering if we might be able to search your grounds
It's not
for
loading
the
for
thing
me.
I'm looking
Oh
for.
wait, no. There it is.
Okay. Search the grounds for what?
An artifact that belongs to a friend.
Oh, you're all finding things again.
You
What
know
is it?
me.
Maybe I can help.
An old family heirloom belongs to a friend, and the lack of having it is making her sick. It would mean the world to me if you would let us search for it.
Of course. Go right ahead. I trust you.
She's gonna know. How are your wee ones?
Well, they're doing well. They're growing up so fast.
And Aiden's gonna
And,
smile a little bit sadly and give her a nod.
You know, you could always come and visit. It would be nice to see you visit more often.
I'll make sure I do that in the future.
Well, you have my permission to search the house, search the grounds, whatever you like. All right.
And then I think we're gonna go looking.
All right.
Before we head off, Pedro is gonna just lean down I've already forgotten her name because I got so distressed. Annette, there you go. And he's just gonna say, don't blame her too much. It's hard for people who live a long age.
Wait, hold on. Are you talking to Annette?
She's talking to Annette, yeah.
Okay.
He's talking to Annette, and he's just gonna say that it's hard when you live that long and you form bonds. It's hard to see that.
I didn't realize that. Maybe I
it's
should go away and just let you all take care of me.
No. It's fine. She just don't hold it against her if she doesn't come and visit that often. It can be difficult.
Oh, I see. Yes, you're right. Thank you.
No worries. It's just, we'll be out of your hair soon. And then he's gonna follow after Aiden.
Celine's gonna whisper to herself, I feel like I'm in a different genre. This is very dramatic and very heartfelt, and I just feel like I'm sitting in a sitcom here, or like just watching with popcorn. I don't understand what's it like. This like your mom like, I'm just here for a whole.
He's gonna look at her and be like, "Who are you talking to?"
I have no idea.
Sharpe hears this and is standing on the porch in his heels and looks over his shoulder and says, "This was always serious for me," like while glamour posing, and then turns back around and keeps walking.
Sharpe,
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna remind you,
Tony.
Sharpe,
Tony,
I'm still recovering that you will not be buying me drinks next night, so I'm just sad about that, so, we just didn't find any wine. It's fine. God, why am I here?
You're in a vineyard.
Yeah.
So, do you guys, what do you guys want to search first?
Anywhere that's not dirt.
House.
You want to go in the house?
Is it worth us splitting up to search, or
To make it easy on you guys, you should go inside the house.
Let's go inside the house!
I mean, Rigatoni's going in the house. There is no dirt there.
Okay.
Celine's thinking the good wine is most likely in the house.
Wants to see nice carpeting. In a
Annette
while.
goes up to you, Pedro, real quickly, and taps your shoulder. I don't know if this could help or not, but we never really go in the basement. We haven't opened it up in years. My grandfather didn't even open it up. But here's the key. She hands you the key.
Gracias, señora. He's gonna head straight over to Aiden. Give her a small pat on the back. Be like, "You okay?"
Oh, I'm fine. And she's very clearly not fine, but I'm all right. What do you got there?
Yeah, it's a key for the basement. Annette gave it to me. She says that no one really goes down there, not even her ancestors. Our grandfather went down there. So probably the best place to start searching.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
I mean, all the creepy stuff is in the basement, so let's go.
Right. You tell everyone else this? You gotta
Yeah.
start with the
Wait,
basement?
kitchen?
Huh?
Is there a kitchen? A nice like living room?
How many floors does this house have?
As soon as Rigatoni starts heading off in the other direction, or like towards like a kitchen, he's just gonna grab the scruff of his neck and be like, "Oh no, you're coming down with us."
Yeah.
Riggs,
Yeah.
Riggs, the good wine is probably in the basement, so let's go.
The rest of the house is so nice, and y'all want to go in the basement?
Maybe it's a nice
Yeah, it's where all the
basement.
fun stuff is.
Oh my god, whatever, let's just go.
You know,
I'm
rich
surrounded
people put the nice wine in the basement, though.
It'll be proper aged too, won't it?
Like wine cellars and stuff. You're
Yes.
not wrong.
Maybe.
Should we just go down?
We can maybe
Yeah,
find
so
some...
Aiden's gonna head down.
Come on, Riggs.
All right.
Let's go find the wine. Ooh.
You okay to get down these steps in those shoes, Sharpe?
Ah!
Jeez. And he immediately he starts walking towards the stairs. He trips a little bit on the flat the flat landing before it, and then goes, "I'm alright," and then picks his way down.
Do you want to hold my hand?
That's gonna break his neck.
You flirt, but he does. He does.
Oh my god. So you all go down into the basement, traveling down a winding set of stone steps. It takes you down far, much farther than you would expect. The air around you gets colder, and you begin to hear the sounds of water. You finally reach the last step, finding yourselves in an underground oasis. The most vibrant plants are growing all around, creating a lush canopy as you walk down a path that leads you over a turquoise body of water. A gentle waterfall is falling against the rocky wall on the other side of the cave. The path you walk leads to what appears to be a marble gazebo. What do you do?
Hello, hello.
Selene, you're
hello,
right.
Hello, hello.
Fancy stuff.
Tilly's gonna walk up to the water and put her hand in it.
Anyone here? Anyone here? Anyone here? Anyone here? Anyone here?
The water is warm and inviting.
Pedro is still holding hands.
And
Sharpe kind of looks over at Pedro and goes, "Come on, you," and pulls him towards the gazebo.
Hey, no, I just got dry. This
Nah.
house is already so heavy. Come on.
Selene
Can I sense if there's
pushes
any good and evil?
Pedro in. Sorry, there we go.
As Pedro's flouncing a little bit, trying to grab hold, he's accidentally going to grab hold of Tilly and pull in.
All in?
Yeah,
People are
you
in
can
the
push
water.
him. Only if you're okay with me pulling her in.
Oh. Okay. How deep is it?
How deep is the water? Yeah, I was about to say. How deep is it?
It is deep.
Not
It's
gonna
all
do
water?
that.
What?
What did you say, Spike?
Is it salt water?
Yes.
Sparkling.
It is a water that is not. It is unnaturally turquoise.
Sharpe kind of holds up his hand and goes, "That one wasn't my fault! That one wasn't my fault!" and lunges forward and grabs Tilly's hand to help her kind of clamber out. You're fine. Pedro, you're fine.
Pedro's gonna be treading water. He's gonna take off his coat and he's gonna throw that up onto the side and then take off his hat. Everything always gets wet around you. Can I see the bottom of the oasis?
No.
And is there any other entrances or anything around this room?
No, there's nothing but this body of water and the marble gazebo.
Are there any stones nearby?
Do an investigation?
Yep. You
Can I
go
sense if there's any good or
invest-
evil? Can I divine
Yes,
sense
go
that?
ahead and- Yeah.
Do I need to roll for divine sense?
Yeah. Yeah? No?
Oh no, you don't.
No,
roll.
I
You
can
don't
use it.
roll.
I can use
No?
it twice. So I don't have
Okay.
to roll for it. I can just sense it.
Okay. You
It's within 60
are
feet.
unsure. There's something slightly off about this place.
Is there anything in the gazebo that we can see, or is it just an open air?
Do you go up to the gazebo to check it out?
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to the gazebo and figure it out. Should I do an investigation check?
No, you don't need to for this.
Cool.
You find that in the middle of the gazebo is a hovering oval of water. It resembles the shape of a large mirror almost. And as you look at it, you could see your reflection, but also you could see right through it.
Ooh.
Hover his hand over the top of the water. Just hover it really lightly, like almost like in a trance. Can he hear any? Is there anything to hear, or is it just a visual thing?
Just a visual.
Can
All
Selene
you
go
hear
up
is the
next?
water on the wall.
Can Selene go next to Sharpe? And it's on. Sorry, just to try to visual. It's on the ground, right? You said it was like underneath, or was it on the wall? Wait, sorry, just the.
It is like as if an oval, a large like oval, head to toe, is hovering in the air.
In the air. Okay. Can
Basically, like just a mirror of
Gotcha.
water.
Can Selene take a stone nearby and throw it at it?
It goes right through.
Go straight through? Does it go straight through to the other side or inside?
I was gonna say throw something.
It falls out of the other side and it falls on the ground.
Okay. Celine's gonna look at Sharpe, give a little crooked smile, go up, and then try to fall backwards. Lamboreo,
You fall right through.
Can I please make an
And Sharpe kind of
in the
Can I
background.
please make an
Sharpe
acrobatic
kind of like
check?
crouches like this.
Can I make a
Sharpe crouches and watches her fall, and then just kind of goes like this, like she did to him. Just
Beautiful.
Is there anything that we can see in the water, in the deep water of the oasis? Is there anything in there?
It's just turquoise.
Just
It's just that empty pool.
Did Sharpe pull Tilly out of the water, right? Or
yes.
okay. He's.
I think Aiden's gonna just turn and look at Tilly and be like, "You all right?"
Yes. I think I'm fine.
I'm sorry about that. This is my bad. He's gonna look at her
Before.
and then look at like her clothes kind of clinging to her a bit and be like, "Ooh."
oh my gosh.
Aiden, do you mind? I'm not very good at seeing under the water, but I think there might be something down here. It's quite deep.
Do you want me to go and have a look?
You can find something.
Well,
Hey, Rigatoni, very warm.
I think I did just ask before. It is just a pool of water, right? The
It's super
pool
deep,
that
though.
they fell into.
You can't
This is-
see. You can't see
How's it
through
going?
it. You can't.
Oh, okay.
see
Well,
through
then
it.
Tilly's gonna. I'm not Tilly. I am Aiden. Sorry, I got my names wrong.
That's what we're gonna do.
No, you're totally fine.
Aiden's going to jump in and swim down and see if she can see anything.
It is
Yes.
too cloudy for you to see. You can't swim very far without not seeing.
So I can't. I don't see anything at all. Okay, she'll go down. She'll come back up. The water's too murky. I can't see shit.
I wonder
Can Rigatoni
We'll
walk
go
up
through
to
this
the
thing.
reflection thing?
Mm-hmm.
It's too tall.
No, you can walk up into it. You want to look at it? You want to look at yourself in it?
Can I reach it?
Yeah.
You gonna
it
need
is-
help?
It's literally just.
It touches the floor, like it's hovering just
Yeah.
like
Oh.
an inch above the floor, and it
you
goes
saw
up.
you saw
Like,
Selene go
okay.
straight through it and be like, whoop.
Okay. Is there anything different about the reflection? How I actually look? Like I'm like Rigatoni, like
Rigatoni, you see yourself in the mirror, but you're just a little fancier, and you're holding
Oh,
a
there-
golden loop,
Oh, it's
and you
mirror
have a
said.
big star. You have a big star on your chest that says Rigatoni.
yes. Yes.
what is it? What do you see?
What do you see?
What do you mean? It's right there.
What?
It's me, but like
And Sharpe kind of like nudges Rigatoni aside and like looks into it and is like,
don't move me. I'm looking at the view. It's like sexy. I'm somehow sexier. I know it sounds crazy, but I am, and I have a star. It's exactly what I need to draw this so Thane can see it. Because this is what this is what I was talking about.
And Sharpe is like frantically looking for Rigatoni to the mirror, trying to say sexy Rigatoni.
It's right there.
Pedro's gonna get up. He's gonna lift up his coat and he's gonna drape it over Tilly's shoulders and be like, sorry about that.
We can't really hear you, Ree.
Yeah,
Or I can.
Yeah.
I can't.
Let me.
you go.
Oh, that's
Tilly-
better.
1 second.
Tilly's gonna
Is that
take
better?
the coat
Yeah.
because you, Pedro fell into the water with the coat on, right?
Yeah. Oh, yes,
Yeah.
you did. I
So
forgot.
she's gonna
That's my
take the
bad.
coat and she's gonna push it against his chest and not even look at him and be like, "Please be careful next time." And she's gonna walk off and try to look around.
Ooh.
I think Aiden's gonna sort of follow Tilly and she'll cast destroy water on them and make them both dry. So the girls are fine. Pedro can stay damp. It's
He's wet, so that's fine.
Stevie?
He deserved that.
Can Selene also try to look into the mirror because she is very curious because she tried to go through it and nothing happened. So she's gonna be like, and then she sees Rigatoni being all like to the mirror and she's like, what the fuck? So she's gonna go there as well, and be like,
Everyone look at Sexatoni.
what does she see?
Oh, you're a robot again. You're a robot again.
Tony.
That was so haunting.
Okay, Selene, you go up to the mirror and you see yourself, and suddenly you start to fade, and you see a man suddenly before you, and he's holding a locket out to you.
Can Sharpe look into the mirror? He's been standing there and he's watching Selene.
She's like, yeah, I also see a sexy version of myself. This mirror is great.
No, that's me, Selene. That's obviously me. I'm
That you
like,
sound like a vicious robot that I want to kill instantly. Please unplug your microphone.
Yeah, it's like me with bigger tits. It's great.
No, that's I'm just never asked for. I'm just no, it's not this. It's not movies.
You say that you want to look into the mirror?
Yeah, I want to see a sexy version of myself.
Okay, Sharpe, you look into the mirror and you see yourself. And then you start to fade. And you suddenly see a man with different color eyes and red hair.
Sharpe's going to fall to his knees in front of the mirror and put his head down, like in his hands, like his forehead, like almost touching the glass water thing.
Until
Whatever
he
it
sees
is.
that, she's gonna run up to Sharpe and Sharpe, are you okay? And put her hand on his
It looks
shoulder.
so good he fell to his knees. I don't know what's wrong.
Oh my god, oh my god.
I get it though. I get it.
Selene is gonna, for the first time, just put a hand on Rigatoni's shoulder and be like, shh, not now.
Sharpe's hands are shaking really hard, and he once again reaches for one of his flasks, and he's going to like raise it to his lips, but his hands are shaking so hard that he ends up spilling wine just all the way in front of him.
Tilly's gonna
Okay.
have his arms and kind of try to steady it. Sharpe, can you look at me? Are you okay? What can I do for you?
Step away, please.
I didn't hear what he said. Say that one more time.
Step away, please.
Oh my god, okay. She's gonna back up.
And then he's gonna look into the mirror one more time.
It
Pedro
is
is.
now you. A reflection of you. Kneeling down.
Can, if I may.
Pedro's gonna.
Oh, sorry, yeah, read you first.
Sorry. Oh no, Pedro's gonna see him kind of not snap at Tilly, but ask her to leave him, and he feels like that's his cue to kind of basically go over. And he's not gonna wait for Sharpe to come to his senses or anything. He's gonna pull him up by his shoulders and be like, "Don't look at me." Don't think about it. Don't.
This movement, Sharpe is actually going to turn and start talking to the mirror, if that's okay. Talking to himself, basically, but saying, like, where are you? Where have you been? Where have you been? And he starts to scream it louder and louder.
Nope. Sharpe, stop it.
The image of the man with the different colored eyes comes back.
Sharpe, stop it.
Sharpe runs through.
No.
You go through.
Oh.
You come out the other side.
Okay.
He's not. Whoever you're seeing there, Sharpe, it's not there. It's not there.
Then where is he?
It's not there. It's not there. Come on. Come here. Come here. He's not there. We're here. I'm here. We're here.
If I may, can Selene go up to... So Sharpe's probably on the other side of the mirror now. Selene's gonna go in front of Sharpe, and she's gonna make sure that no one else sees her do this, because she doesn't like being vulnerable. She's gonna look Sharpe dead in the eye and say, I don't know what you saw, but I know what I saw. And the mirror is tricking you into seeing what you truly desire. Just breathe out. It is not real.
Does Tilly hear that? Can Tilly see if she can hear that?
Do you want to make a perception check?
Yeah, that's what I want to do. Can I check and see?
Can I counter roll with a sleight of hand?
Yeah.
Yes.
I rolled a 16.
Oh shit! That one was really bad.
I rolled
10.
15. I add perception to it as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, well then, I got a 21.
Yeah, no, I rolled really low. I got a 10. Celine thinks she's being quiet, but the echo of the chamber is ruining the moment. So yeah, she says that to Sharpe as she's being dead serious. And she usually isn't. She looks him in the eye and says that.
Sharpe kind of reaches out and, like, they don't touch each other very tenderly ever, but he kind of grabs her forearms and he says, what does this place want from me?
Nothing. Most likely absolutely fuck all.
After hearing that it shows you what you want, Tilly's gonna go and look in the mirror.
Tilly, you look in the mirror and you see yourself. And then you start to fade. And you see a tiefling man with a pale eye staring back at you. He's smiling.
Tilly is going to uncontrollably, one tear is going to fall out just because she's going to try to compose herself, not really show that she's feeling. Just going to back away and just keep looking at the mirror from afar.
After hearing all this, Pedro's definitely not even going to look at the mirror. He doesn't want to see who he knows is going to be there. He doesn't want to see her. He's gonna approach Selene and Sharpe, like almost like recoiling from the mirror as he goes around it. He's gonna put his hand on Sharpe's face, and he's gonna just hold it there and be like, "Hey, it's over. It's nothing. Okay, don't let it control you. Don't let it consume you. You're stronger than that."
Sharpe is steadied by, like, holding on to both Selene's forearm, and his hand is on Pedro's face. And he looks at Pedro, and then he looks at Selene, and he says, the mirror shows you what you want. And then he turns around and he looks back at the mirror and he says, what I want is to get the fuck out of here! And he yells that at the mirror.
Ooh.
Aiden is sort of not been up there, but she's basically seen Tilly get upset and heard the shouting, and she's gone and joined them, and she'll come and stand next to Tilly and just sort of very gently back. You all right?
Yeah, I just wanted to see his face again just to make sure I remembered it right.
Wait. Tony has. Wait, sorry. Are you guys something else, Tilly?
No, go for it, go for it.
Tony is very uncomfortable. He steps back and kind of distancing himself from everyone. And he's just playing with his hands. And he kind of mutters, it's not to anyone in particular, but he's just muttering to himself. He's like, why these other people? Man, that's stupid. That's stupid.
What did he say?
I can't hear it.
He's saying, okay, I don't get it. He's like, I don't understand that they saw other people. It's just stupid. I don't understand that they saw other. I should just show you. That's stupid. He's just backing up.
Something that Sharpe said kind of triggers for Pedro, and he goes, wait. And he's going to stand in front of the mirror and he's going to say, I want to see where the crowns are. I want to see the crowns.
Pedro, you look in the mirror and you see yourself. And suddenly, you see a woman with moonlit eyes and long black hair. She's holding a crown. She holds it out to you.
He's going to reach in and try and take it.
You do that? And you have the crown in your hand.
That's some Philosopher's Stone shit right there.
When he looks back up from the crown, is she still there?
Yes.
He's gonna smile and just with his hand before just turning away.
Did we need 2 or 1 crowns?
You need 2.
I think
3. Okay.
In the end, but right now.
Yeah. 2. Selene look at the crowns like, oh. She goes back to the mirror and is like, can we please have the second crown?
You got it there.
Please.
The mirror suddenly turns into a puddle on the ground.
No, the second crown, and she goes just down and she's like, I broke it.
It's okay.
I imagine the other one might be at the other vineyard. We'll have to take a mosey over there next.
Oh gosh.
I feel sick. Plane tour.
Zab, unplug your mic again.
Plug it back in. Plug it back in.
Plug it back in.
So sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
No, I don't apologize. It's fine.
I don't know why it hates me.
Zab, is it picking
does.
from your actual recording mic or from your laptop? Can you just check on Discord if it's actually picking the right mic?
Be under settings.
Yeah,
I mean, like, I think it's going from the recording mic right now.
Okay.
Because whenever it's coming from the laptop, that's when we hear the echo. If you
It says input is. It says USB condenser microphone.
Okay,
that would be it.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
I don't know why it goes robotic at points, but I think maybe just unplug it and then replug it back in after a little bit. And there's probably just the only way you can fix that.
You doing that?
Does anyone have a bag on them or anything?
Yes.
Bag?
Yeah. Like, no. I mean, like, character-wise, would any of the would like Tilly have a
Aiden
bag?
probably would.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
As a what?
He knows that Tilly's slightly mad at him, so the last thing he wants to do is be like, "Hey, can you hold this?" Because he feels embarrassed, so he's gonna head over to him and be like, "Here, you should probably keep a hold of that."
All right, I'll keep it safe. And Aiden's gonna put it in her little pack with the rest of her trinkets that she sort of carries around with her.
As he kind of like walks past her, he's gonna pat her back and then just like almost like fiddle with her hair slightly, and then just kind of walk over to pick up his hat and his coat.
Alrighty, do you guys leave?
Is there anything else that
Yeah.
we
Yeah, same as Megan.
can we investigate? Is there anything else that we need to investigate in this place? Can we see if there's anything else of interest?
Nope,
Maybe if the water's clear.
Nope. It's still the same. There's nothing new.
All right. Yeah, I guess we leave the basement.
Yeah.
Alright. You
And-
walk up and you are greeted by a net. Did you find what you were looking for?
We did, thank you. Very interesting basement you got here.
Is it?
It's flooded though.
It is. You should go and have.
Yeah, call a plumber.
Oh.
Like an unfinished basement.
Yeah.
Maybe some things are just best left alone.
Maybe so. And I think Aiden's going to maybe like kiss her hand and give her a nod before she leaves.
Annette is holding the hand that you kissed and watching as you all leave. You head off to the other vineyard.
We're back, Sharpe!
Sharpe has been walking in silence, but he kind of takes up his speed and he falls in line next to Tilly, and he kind of just stops walking and looks at her, and he just looks at her with these big eyes and is just shaking his head and kind of like gently like tries to pull her into a hug, like an apologetic hug.
Tilly, when Sharpe is reaching out, is just kind of, she stands still and she looks at him like, oh. And she, once he starts to hug her, she melts into it as well. And she says, it's okay.
And he still can't say anything. He just nods and like grabs her hand and squeezes it really tight, and then still holds on to it as they keep walking.
Alrighty, and as you guys walk, you go over to Swallow Vineyard. And now, Selene, you are familiar with this vineyard. In fact, as you approach it, a girl is standing on the porch, and she sees you and starts prancing towards you. This is Nellie, the daughter of the owner of the vineyard.
Okay.
Selene, you met Nellie the other day. You two did a bit of flirting in town as you both shopped. She was very taken with you and has developed a bit of a crush on you.
Good to know. She, whatever she was feeling, how many minutes, hours ago, is she's a master bullshitter. She will just almost like a dust on her coat, she'll just turn into a smile and like, Nellie, my darling, you look beautiful. What have you done with your hair? I like the braids. And she goes and just touches it and just like tucks the hair behind her ear, like beautiful as the morning sun.
You have such a way with words.
It's you that gets it out of me. So, my darling, we are looking for a little something. Maybe you could help us.
Of course, anything.
Yeah?
Anything for you, Selene.
Oh, I love that. So we're looking for maybe something shiny and pretty that would definitely suit your pretty little head. It's like a crown.
Crown.
Mm-hmm. Anything my princess would know about?
Sorry, that took me out.
Time out.
Damn
you,
Hulda. Interesting. Very interesting.
Anyways, where was I?
Selene's being a little shit.
Yeah, she is. Nellie goes, I don't think my parents really keep anything like that. They do have a lot of antiques. They, have their library and basement. And I'm not allowed in either of those.
She looks at Nellie. But when was the last time you broke any rules? When was the last time you felt free? Come on.
She's good. She's very good.
When was it? You know what? What if you just shows
Nellie leans in
around
goes,
and...
I've never broken a rule before.
Well, today's your lucky day.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So I think that us and our little troop are gonna have a little adventure in places we've never been before. What do you say?
Well,
If we don't
my
get
parents
caught,
are out at the Nut and Bell.
exactly. And
So-
if we don't get caught, then you won't be in trouble. Because if you didn't get caught, no crime was committed, right?
Right.
True.
Mhm. Okay, and she gives her a little peck on the cheek, and she's like, "Show us the way."
Nellie leads you all in. She is walking on sunshine, and she shows you the basement door.
Mhm.
It is very old, very, very old looking. She's like, my dad keeps the key in
Oh,
his library.
That's okay. And she takes out her thieves' tools and tries to unlock it.
Oh, by the way, did you have any more art? We met Ellie, and did you have any more art?
I
to say?
sadly didn't draw.
Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure you didn't forget it.
Can I please?
No, thank you.
Can I please roll for thieves' tools?
Absolutely, go
Yes!
ahead.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's
did
good.
you,
23.
Did you do a net at all? Oh,
Huh?
sorry.
Oh, did you draw?
Did you
a
do a
net?
net?
I didn't.
Oh, sad.
Theater of the
Sorry,
mind.
I ran out of time.
Theater of the mind. Okay, I got 23. I'm like, that's alright.
23?
Alright? And I
All right.
That's
That
okay.
the lock crumbles as you pick it, and that door creaks on open.
She gives Nelly a little wink and like, after you.
Nellie goes right through the door,
Wait, can I
making
please
sure that you're still behind her.
Can I please make a perception check to check for traps?
Yeah.
Just in case. Jesus. Oh wait, do you want me to do investigation or perception?
Smart.
Do perception.
Okay, thank you. Okay, good. Fuck, 22.
There are no traps.
Good.
See, Pedro, that's how you check. You don't throw a person at a place. You look around. You should learn. You should be more like Selene.
That's why I'm
leaving you
captain.
to play music for Selene.
Mm-hmm.
Nellie,
For captain.
points at the lantern on the wall before you
Mm-hmm.
all go in. She's like, "Do you want to take that?" I'm afraid I might drop it.
Of course, as she takes the lantern. Is it a trap?
No,
Okay.
it's not a trap.
Can you imagine?
I can. I can. Because I would do that
That would've been
bullshit.
deadly.
I would do that. So,
Would've been.
Wada boom. So yeah, she takes the lantern and starts following Nelly down.
Yes. As you all go down the steps of the basement, the lantern is flickering, and you're met with darkness, a dark room. But as you all walk in, you see that the lantern illuminates everything. This room is old, filled with old tapestries, curtains decorating the walls. There is a large desk with a well-worn chair and a series of papers scattered across it. A dining table covered in candles, plates, and coins lay in the middle of the room. Barrels of rum lie stacked near a wall. Everything is covered in a thick layer of dust. No one has been down here in years.
Okay.
A library, but they don't use it?
This is the basement.
This is the basement.
Ah, I knew that. I've been in a library before. Of course.
A place having a few books.
Looks like there's a lot of antiques in here.
A few books doesn't make it a library.
A lot of antiques in here. Now, I need all of you to promise me that when we leave this place, you're not going to tell Jeremy about this, because I've got first fucking dibs if there's anything good in here, okay?
But listen, why would any of us tell Jeremy? Listen, I never liked the guy. You're the only.
He's
listen,
a pain in my ass.
I know he is, but sometimes you got a good deal. Sometimes.
Oh, Rigatoni.
Take too much, Aiden.
Overpriced.
I had to say it. Take too much.
As chatting about like the antics and bitching about Jeremy, Pedro is gonna kind of settle up to like sorry again for the autumn's help.
You broke up a little bit
Yeah,
there,
I can't
Ray.
hear anything.
I couldn't hear.
From you, I'm back here again. He's gonna settle up to Tilly and just be sorry about the water mishap again. That's my fault.
Gentleman.
Tilly's gonna stiffen up a little bit. It's all right. I overreacted.
You didn't. I know you don't trust me because you said that from the first time we met that you don't. It's okay.
I don't trust you.
I'm sorry if I pressured too hard.
You're sorry if you what? I couldn't hear.
I pressure you. I'm sorry if I pressure you. Yeah, it is. I don't want to.
Pressure me. I don't feel pressured. I just don't really know you.
That's okay. You know what? Sharpe, what was that? Oh, I'm gonna.
Sharpe has been silent for like 45 minutes. Sharpe has been silent for 45 minutes.
I don't think Sharpe said anything.
Aiden looks over and sees this conversation going just really badly, and she's like, Tilly, come look at these coins.
Okay.
Tilly.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
She's gonna stand up and she's gonna look back. She's gonna look back and she's like, I think you might want to check your ears, maybe clean them out a little bit, because I don't think Sharpe said anything. She's gonna walk towards.
Maybe there's some water in them, and she's gone. She's gone.
Stevie?
Tell Aiden I'm right about Jeremy.
Can I please check if are there any paintings around in this basement?
There is a large painting.
Yes.
Yes.
Does it have some juju around it, or a crown, or like if I move it, do I find a safe behind it? Like,
No, it's just a big old portrait of Kelcrest.
oh,
He's a very
What's he doing?
nasty, gross-looking man,
yeah, he's hiding something.
and
She'll turn around to Nelly like, so, darling, if you were your parents, where would you hide something valuable? We're not gonna steal anything, I promise. This is just like a little scavenger hunt.
well, my parents do put things in chests,
Oh,
and they store them away.
okay. Do they usually store them away here, or is it an office, or is it in the library?
I don't think they've ever stored anything here. I'm not sure. It's
The lack
very
of
old and gross down here.
Yeah, it definitely is. But just the lack of faith that they've had in you to not tell you these kind of things is just baffling. You deserve so much better.
With that, Nellie picks up her skirts and she starts rummaging around the basement.
Do we do a perception check? I don't think did we do that? Perception check?
I don't think
Yeah, go ahead if you guys want to.
Yes, please. Yes, please. I'm loving that I'm not even rolling for persuasion or anything. You're just letting me have it, Stevie, and I love it.
Because Nellie's enamored. It's going to be very easy to get her to do what you
Nat
want to do.
fucking 20!
You are crazy.
I got a
19.
Genuinely terrified.
15.
17.
Who got a 19?
Me.
Sharpe.
I got a nat
Sharpe
20!
sure did.
I got a nat 20!
Sharpe.
Yeah. Oh, no, I know. Rigatoni?
Can't do math.
Okay, Tilly?
15.
15?
Yes.
12.
Damn it, Rigatoni. Okay. Tilly, you go over to the desk and you see a bunch of papers, old documents, a lot of marking of income. And you go through the desk and you see bags of coins
Money.
and bottles of wine.
Thanks. Okay.
And now, as you see that, do with that what you will. Nellie has started to push the barrels of rum around. She looks at you, Selene. Maybe they've hidden it in a barrel or something like that.
You're so clever.
Rigatoni, he's our barrel specialist here.
I do know an awfully lot about barrels. Very intimate with barrels.
You're intimate with barrels?
He's like King Kong.
not
King Kong. Oh,
not
it's
like
Donkey
that,
Kong.
Tilly is like in complete shock.
No,
my strange addiction, I'm married to a barrel.
no, don't listen. No.
Oh my god.
I'm intimate.
She's gonna go over to Aiden and be like, "Hey, did you hear what? Did you hear what this?
Tilly. Listen, I'm very cool. I'm not intimate. Tilly, we talked about this. Remember, I'm very cool. I'm intimate in lots of different ways with people that exist, and they're not barrels. All right, you don't
exclude the barrels.
Sleep in a barrel, not like that, but like I hit the snooze. The booze.
This conversation is the thing that, like...
Can I investigate this?
Yes, go for the love of God.
Hearing Rigatoni say that is like the first thing that like makes Sharpe like kind of snap out of it, and he just kind of like looks forward intently and then just like makes eye contact with Pedro like, do I say anything? It's just really awkwardly.
So intimate.
Nellie looks at you, Selene.
Okay.
I don't really like this man. I don't know if I necessarily want him in my house.
Oh, understandable. He's disgusting.
He's like,
Listen, I'm gonna be famous. I'll write you a song or give you like something. Okay, I got an 18. This is how much I know barrels. I got an 18 on investigation.
Oh,
With barrels.
We know how much you like barrels.
Find a barrel with the initials EK. Sorry, I had to think of the man's initials for a second.
Obviously
EK.
stands for something Kelcrest. Edgar, maybe.
Elias.
Don't Elias me.
It's okay. Doesn't matter what his name was.
Doesn't matter. Edward.
Did you pull out the barrel?
Yeah. I think Selene's stronger
Right.
than our raccoon boy, as she does.
It's
Right,
the barrel.
What do you guys do with the barrel?
Open it.
Yes.
How? You just try
What do you mean? How? She
pop
takes
the
it.
lid off, or-
Yeah, with a rapier. She takes her
Cool.
rapier and uses it as like a little crowbar and like, you know.
Brute strength.
Alright. Pops open. There's
Unhinge
rum
my jaw.
inside.
There's what? Rum.
There's rum inside, yep.
But what could I use my natural 20 for? Did I find anything? No? Oh, rum.
All right, stop. We need you to drink this rum. I've listened.
Yeah.
Sharpe reaches into his like chest pocket and pulls out a curly straw and a tiny little paper umbrella.
He's all you.
As Sharpe goes to walk forward, Pedro's gonna grab him by the shoulder and be like, "Oh,
Celine's
need
gonna
this today.
Let the man do what he was made to do.
Celine's gonna take a jacket
No.
and just roll up her sleeve and just put her hand in there and try to find something.
That is disgusting. You are ruining it.
Well, no one's gonna drink it. It's fine. Do I find anything in the
I
barrel?
was gonna drink it. Put a straw in and everything. I'm
Do
so
you say you
sorry.
reach in?
Yeah, she takes off her jacket, rolls up her sleeve, and reaches in. Is there a tiny
You
pariah?
hit something.
Okay, cool.
There's a little box. There's a chest.
Is it glued to the bottom or is it loose? Can I
Nope.
take it out?
Yep, you can take it out.
Let's keep the chests and barrels.
see,
She
you didn't
takes
have
it.
to drink the rum.
She-
You can take it out with
She
him.
We
she
need
turns it
this
over.
today.
She turns it over to Nanny like, look what you found.
I found it, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Oh goodness.
As she opens the little chest, and what's in it? Is there a little crown?
There's a golden crown inside.
Fuck yeah! She takes it and she doesn't put it on Nellie's head in danger that it could be cursed or something. She just like hovers it over her head and like, it fits you. Remind me to put it on your head after we've done this little scavenger hunt that we're on. It's like a tourist thing that I'm doing, you know.
You have to resize it. It's too big for you.
Yes.
It is so fucking small and dainty. It's like a jelly bean.
She Selene lightly punches Rigatoni and says, "You need a crown."
Like a jelly bean. I'm sorry. Oh my god.
She like
I'm just
punches
imagining him
Rigatoni.
saying it with his little fangs, like, and spittle coming out. It's like a jelly bean.
Oh no!
Like I said,
regal jelly.
she punches Rigatoni a tiny bit as she looks up at Nellie and like, what he means to say is that you need a crown fit for a queen.
Why do I love the fact that like if he punches Rigatoni says wow.
Do people not
Oh
like
my
jelly
God.
beans anymore? What the fuck?
Nellie looks at Selene, and she's like, "Will you have a matching one with me?"
Anytime. Well, leads Nellie up the stairs because they need to go because, you know, we all have a time thing on our hands. So she's like, let's just go upstairs. We finished with this one, you know? We did it. Oh my god, look at you. You just broke your first little rule and no one knows. It's
Oh wow! And I helped you guys.
Yes, you did. You are so helpful. It's our little secret, you know?
You were so helpful.
I'm saying this so cruel. I can't.
You'll be back, but you won't bring him, right?
Oh my god. We're gonna he's like an adopted raccoon, so we'll find a little raccoon family for him, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. It's like he was just he was like a stray dog that just followed us, but he will not be back. I promise you that. Yeah?
Genuinely in
okay.
physical pain. Sam and I just keep looking at Sam's video feeds.
My goodness gracious.
I don't even know why I'm laughing anymore.
Literally, all you uttered was like a jelly bean, and you lost it.
You just collapsed. You just went down.
I didn't know what I was gonna say until I left my mouth.
I need you to draw just like Rigatoni's face and like him saying like a jelly bean was coming out. Alright.
Oh gosh, I don't know if anyone else wanted to like look through the basement or take anything.
Yeah, Tilly, you found some stuff.
Yes.
What are you gonna do with it?
Tilly, honestly, after watching the way that the group was able to like manipulate Nellie into like doing what she did, you know,
You say
Tilly's
group,
not
Selene.
yeah. Tilly isn't gonna take anything. Tilly is gonna feel like she's gonna feel really bad. So she's just gonna leave it where it is. She's actually gonna take the money and put it in a drawer so no one else finds it. And then just like leave it.
Can I roll perception to see if there's any cute trinkets in there or like antique like little, I don't know, like ornate boxes or something, or like teapot, I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead.
18.
Alright, yeah, you find lots of little trinkets. This Captain Kelcrest, this is where he kept his treasure hoard and all things important to him. You find lots of coins scattered, gems, bottles of wine, lots of beautiful fabrics.
Any cool guitars?
Is there any
Was there any what?
Guitars.
Like a jewelry box or like a musical box?
Yeah, there's a tiny musical box.
Oh.
Okay. Can I take that and slip that into one of my coat pockets?
There's
Cool.
free
So
gold
he's
for the
gonna-
taking, guys.
Oh right, can I take the gold too?
God, yeah, please. I'm giving it to you guys.
Oh,
This was your
absolutely,
time to. I was like, you're pirates.
Right.
Fucking take the money. This was my freebie.
The wrong person to
Oh,
find
gosh,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start wiping
Fantastic
it
question.
out.
It would. It
Is
would have
there
been
anything in
bad.
here that would have sentimental value? Because that's Aiden's shit.
There's nothing but just pirate treasure. Lots of antiques, whatever you think you might want to find. Lots of money, lots of bottles of wine. That was a really bad wink.
To be fair, as he's like grabs some of the gold, Pedro will walk over to Aiden and show her the music box in his pocket and be like,
So, Pedro
Aiden.
went and grabbed the gold, right? That Tilly just put in the drawer.
oh, yeah.
Yeah. So Tilly's gonna
Probably
be.
not that-
Is it not the
probably
same
one that
gold?
because there's gold everywhere. There's gold. He probably didn't see her put it in the drawer. He
How
just,
much
like,
gold
took it
can we
and was like
take?
that he was there.
There's gold everywhere. Oh, I didn't know that.
You write this down? How much do we take?
Yeah. How much do you take?
How much do we take? How much
I
is that?
you're the DM. Can I say 5 gajillion? Like,
Oh, do you like swipe it up and just
It's
find your
5 billion
pockets, or
gold.
do you like get a chest and start? Like, how much do you want to carry out?
I have at least 10 pockets in these shirts.
All right. Yeah, you can stuff. You know what? Everyone can stuff about 100 gold in their pockets if they so wish.
Done.
Can Selene
This one has a guitar pick.
swipe a hand without Nelly seeing it? Just like taking a handful and putting it in her pocket without Nelly seeing it?
Nelly is too busy admiring you, Selene.
Okay,
to
good.
really notice
How
anything that's
how
gold.
much is a handful? She just like.
You grab a bag and it's full of 100 gold.
Thank you. Thank you. There we go.
Sharpe also just swipes a thumb ring because he likes jewelry.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
Thank you. He needs a pick-me-up after no one let him drink. Damn
Hey,
it.
look, it just ain't
Would have let you. I tried.
Was our shot competition
I mean, you
nothing
got-
for you?
All right.
Tilly's gonna see everyone else
so
taking
gold.
money, but she's not gonna take as much. She's just gonna watch and just like mimic. She probably takes like half.
Alrighty.
Love Tilly.
Oh, are you guys all done filling your pockets?
Yeah. Pedro's
Sorry, I
gonna
was trying to
show.
help Pedro.
No, it's alright. Pedro's gonna show Aiden the music box that he's nicked for her, and he'll be like, "I'll give it to you later."
Aiden's like, nice.
So that's all you're taking?
Is there anything else?
Yeah.
Why are you hinting so much? Is there a magic mirror?
Control?
Is there
Gold?
rose?
Bottles of wine?
Are there?
I'm gonna take some wine.
Wine! I said I
think
took the
my sister
wine!
likes them.
Okay, sorry. I didn't
Sharpe
hear you.
can take some. Sharpe took some. I'll take some for Dow.
Definitely took some wine.
Thank you.
Look, for Pedro, it's the
Die nice and so make me famous.
But you guys would just be stuffing your pockets with everything. I honestly didn't think it was going to be this hard. I thought you guys would be like everything.
Well, Selene is,
I just want to be the
busy.
rules.
She's
Asshole.
busy.
Who's the asshole?
She's busy, like, you know, so Nelly doesn't become like, oh, why are they taking all the stuff? No, they're not. You know?
Yeah.
5 gajillion.
She's doing
I think
God's
that's a
work.
lot.
Celine's doing God's work for these people. Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
She's working hard.
All the work.
Look.
Okay,
There's
so-
no fun in stealing if there's no, you know.
Ah! Stevie's so done. Yes.
No, you guys are fine. All right, so you guys.
So we
Roll
need
to
to
see
find
if
a-
there's anything special.
What was that?
Roll to
We need
see
to
if
find
there's
a
anything
third-
special.
A third crown.
Is there a third crown in here?
There won't be here.
No,
I don't think.
there's not a third.
That's what we need to find. We need to find this third crown for Lorraine.
Maybe.
Oh.
Oh, that's Irish. Maybe we should head Why have I lost it? I'm Irish. What is happening?
You're good.
It's contagious. It's all
Think of
right.
Antonio Banderas. You are right here. You are here with me.
I'm here. Yes, thank you.
All
We
right,
should head
you
back
got
to the,
perfection.
Thank you so much. I could kiss you. I think we should head back to the statues. Maybe they know where the third crown could be.
All right, let's do that.
So too.
I'm just gonna look at the map.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
You guys head back to the garden.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, but before like they're gonna leave, Selene is gonna give Nelly a little peck, not much. She has, something to look forward to. She's like, I'll be right back. As she goes, knowing full well she will not be back.
Wow, you're gonna break this poor girl's heart.
Can never trust a pirate.
It's alright. Pedro knows where she is.
Alright, you guys head back to the garden. Hollyfield sees you all and emerges from the bushes. Her eyes hopeful and bright. Did you find them?
We're looking for the third one. Have you seen it?
Aiden's gonna pull out the other crown, and I think, like, hold it out, like maybe go over to the statue and do you put it like on the statue? Do it.
I would
on
think
the head?
so.
Mm-hmm. I think so.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Selene.
Yeah,
Is there one that's? Is there one that's more obviously
we found it in like
feminine?
2 hours.
Like,
Yeah, one has longer hair wearing a dress, and then the other man, the man is shirtless and he has long hair.
but is it
Crowns.
obvious which crown belongs with which one?
No, they're both identical.
Okay,
Okay.
I think I'm gonna just put one on the
Yeah.
queen's head then.
She puts it on the king, and she's like, "What? Shall we do it at the same time?"
I guess so.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. And like, yeah.
Suddenly, the stone begins to chip away and crumble. The once stiff limbs of the statues are now moving. The stone completely dissolves, and the two figures look at each other. Eldoris, Alon. They embrace, crying with joy as they hold one another, overcome with happiness.
You're welcome.
Then they stand and look at all of you. They're glowing with a regal presence. Their eyes dart all around, looking at the ruins of the sanctuary. The king looks at you all and says, "What happened here?
You didn't do it.
How long has it been?"
A while.
I think you've been asleep for nearly 250 years.
250 years. And then he looks at Eldoris, and she is looking with tear-filled eyes at the sanctuary. And suddenly, Hollyfield runs up to them. "My lord and lady!" And they embrace her immediately.
I'm very sorry to interrupt this very touching moment. One of your people, Lorraine, remains on the island, but she's weak and she's
Lorraine?
sick. We need to find her crown. Can you tell us where to go to find that to help her? I promised her I'd help her.
Eldoris thinks for a moment. "I'm not sure what happened to the rest of my people. That pirate and that wizard, they ruined everything. They took our crowns and... How did you... Where's Dionysus? Why has he not been
He's
here?"
got to tell me that wine.
There's something that stops it. We tried to summon him earlier. We accidentally cracked the
Stops
stone
it.
platform. Yeah, it's like a block. You can
Alon
feel it
looks
in your bones.
around, and he closes his eyes. It's the water.
What?
What?
And he goes into the water. And he's gone for a moment. And then he comes back, holding a stone wrapped in silver vines. It's a curse. Abraxas left a curse on our holy lands.
Contagious?
Can we break it? Sorry, I can't hear.
Yeah, he
I
cut
didn't
out.
hear you.
Oh, you could try.
Yeah,
He wants to try.
Oh.
I read your lips, so like you could try. I was like, okay.
Sharpe kind of,
Aiden
like-
will try.
Yeah, Aiden should try first before Sharpe.
All right, go ahead and roll.
What am I rolling for?
Let me
Strength?
hold on 1 second. Do Arcana.
I got a 17.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Finding the answers.
And how do you want to try and destroy it?
I think what she's going to do, so it's a stone with the vines on it, right?
Uh-huh.
So I think she's going to try and place her hand on it. She's going to place a hand on her moonstone necklace that she wears, and she's going to try and channel the Lady of Light, Selene, the goddess of the moon, to try and help her break this curse.
You lay your hands on this cursed stone, and it explodes immediately,
Oh, shit.
She's strong.
leaving nothing but dust. And suddenly, things feel lighter.
Well, that seemed to work.
I want to try. And Sharpe, like, once again reaches for a flask of wine, which he always has on him, and like he did the first time they approached the archway, he kind of like kneels down and like pours a little offering of wine into the ground to see if it absorbs.
The air hums with almost music at your offering.
I want to back to the top?
Hold on, I'm just
Hit
gonna
it,
change the
Rigatoni.
music really quickly. Hold on.
Pedro, round 2.
Yes. Listen.
Whoops, I didn't do it right. No one look at the thing.
Oh. You have to do next.
So nice, Pedro. She's giving you another chance.
Oh.
Soft.
Alrighty. Let me go back here real quick. So, Eldoris smiles and looks at all of you, specifically at you, Aiden. And she nods, giving you a smile. This island needs to be cleansed. Eldoris looks... Who has the bottle of wine?
Sharpe.
Eldoris looks at you,
How many
Sharpe.
have like pointed at where Alice on our screen?
She...
On the opposite side, so I was like,
She extends her hand to you, looking at the bottle that you're carrying.
oh. Right. Isn't handed to her. After like having a little air of reluctance.
She takes it, and Eldora swades into the water, reveling in the feeling of water on her skin once more. She walks over to the stone island. Even though it's cracked, she caresses it lovingly, and she pours wine on top of it. Dionysus, hear my prayer. I beckon you to me now. In the water, a light suddenly emerges. The surface of the water begins to bubble, shooting up glittering strips of golden water that begin swirling around each other. The golden liquid bursts forth onto the ground. A humming symphony of music and laughter faintly rings through the air as the water dispels, leaving a glowing figure in your midst. The man before you is tall, his skin kissed by the sun and glittering. He is wearing a dark red robe with an animal pelt hanging from his back. Vines and grapes hang in his dark curly locks, his violet eyes shimmering as he looks upon Eldoris. My child, where have you been? I have been searching for you for some time now. Eldoris is crying. A curse befell Alan and I. Pirates overtook our island. We returned to stone, our crowns stolen. But Hollyfield found these kind strangers to help us. They brought us back. Dionysus turns and looks at all of you. And I have a picture of Dionysus!
Yeah?
He hot. He sounds so hot.
He's
Does.
so
He sounds so hot.
I'm very
hello.
He sounds so hot.
Oh, he's so hot!
Oh no, he's hot.
He's hot.
Oh no, he's hot!
Eyeshadow.
Why did you make him so hot?
his ear.
He's taking
Yeah,
something off the eyeshadow.
Sharpe starts sweating profusely. Just like sweating wine.
It's like, I'm gonna look like that after I do a few push-ups.
You're a
Pedro
robot
just
again,
turning, like,
Sam.
like he's gonna like just clean up Sharpe's hair a little bit and straighten out his clothes. He's like,
Sorry.
Oh my gosh! Like his farmer like gets a bit of wine off of his cheek.
So do you guys do anything?
Can I roll charm?
Yes, you can.
I can.
Yes. Listen, I didn't make Dionysus this hot for nothing.
What's my charm?
Try too!
What would my charm be?
Charisma?
What would it be?
Charisma?
Roll, like,
Yeah.
Charisma.
Yeah, charisma.
Okay, so that's 16. Is that enough to seduce a god?
Well, Dionysus rolled a nat 1 to resist your charm, so
Pedro!
Dionysus sees you, Pedro, and he pulls you and kisses you flat on the mouth.
Selene shouts in the corner, Dionysus, I'm just telling you, he's not worth it.
Just been asleep for so long.
Dionysus
Sharpe kind of
gently releases you.
Sharpe kind of does his like awkward bow thing, and he has a couple other like bottles, and he looks up at Dionysus and like points to the bottle and goes, "I love your work. I love it."
Yeah.
I think Aiden is like seeing Dionysus. Pedro is kind of just like, sorry to interrupt. I feel like I have to ask. My friend is sick, and I promised I would help her.
Of course.
Her name's Lorraine.
me.
She's missing a crown. I'm sorry to bother this very touching moment. I just.
Yes, no.
Hi,
Thank you,
sorry.
my child. You are. You have done well by Lorraine. I could see it in your heart. It's true and pure. Thank you all for what you have done. You have saved Eldoris and Alan and have restored my sanctuary from its curse. Its curse blurred the island from my vision, and I couldn't feel or see it. I thought it was lost to me forever.
Don't worry, it's a normal Tuesday for us.
Can Rigatoni tug on his...
Yes, he could tug.
He's not very tall. He's like... Oh.
It's real.
Yes.
On the subject of gratitude, my name is Rigatoni, and this is why you should make me
I don't know
famous.
if anyone can hear me, but I can't hear anyone and haven't been able to for a minute. So
Oh,
I'm just gonna leave
no.
and jump back in again.
He thanked them. He thanked you all for saving and breaking the curse. He couldn't see it or feel the island because of it, and he had been looking for them. And he looks at Aiden. He's like, "Yes, I could sense the crown. I know where it is. But before we go and retrieve it, I'd like to gift you all something, if I may. I gotta change the music real quick. Because it's a little,
I'm ready to fight.
it's a little much for me. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
It's gonna make us famous.
It's gonna go back to something nice and calm. Alright, there we go. So who wants to approach Dionysus first for a gift?
I mean,
Riggs.
Rigatoni is already tugging on his toga.
Alright.
Like fame.
Rigatoni, Dionysus looks down at you and smiles. And he claps his hands, and suddenly a horn is in his hands. It's a very beautiful horn, gilded in gold. He hands it to you and says, "When the horn is blown, you will receive one of my favors. Use it wisely."
Do not give it to Rigatoni.
I feel like this is
It's
Galadriel.
already mine. Whoever wants it, I'm keeping it.
This
Thank
Galadriel
you.
Fellowship of the
Thank
Ring
you,
shit.
Paul,
I love it.
Who's next?
Celine's like, gifts? As she like shuffles a bit. Captain Selene Morrow.
Captain Selene Morrow. Pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
He claps his hands together, and he holds a ring in his hand.
Are you proposing?
Forward.
Would that I could, darling. And you see there is blue gemstones embedded on a silver band. You'll find you'll be very light on water.
Oh. And she takes it and puts it on. And was there still like water around? Like, is the water still there? Or did
There's the body of water. Yeah, there's the whole body
Can
of
she
water.
just like...
You go to tiptoe
Yeah.
onto the water?
Yeah.
And you do. You do not sink.
Well, look at me. She takes a little spin. Thank you so much. This will be very helpful.
Of course. Who's next?
Sharpe kind of like looks at Tilly and like goes after you, kind of like nudges her forward.
Tilly goes up and kind of does like, doesn't really know what to do, so she does like an awkward kind of curtsy.
Oh. Dionysus gives you a little bow of his head, claps his hands together, and a large quarterstaff emerges. He holds it out to you. You look like you have a lot of fight in you. Use it well.
Thank you. She grabs it and looks it over. Just like,
I keep disconnecting ever so slightly, so I've been missing little chunks here and there. But no, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Pedro's gonna approach him. He's gonna. I feel like I already got a gift from you, to be honest.
I have a few more for you.
Oh!
Oh well, he's gonna pucker his lips like.
Not those kind of gifts.
Oh right.
Dionysus claps his hands together, and suddenly a beautiful rapier appears. And he hands it to you.
Thank you. It's stunning.
There's something else. You might want to put that away.
See. And he, pops it into his belt.
Mhm. He claps his hands together, and then he holds out a necklace to you. It's a moonstone. Dionysus looks at you and says she shows you great favor.
Oh.
She looks great.
I can't see Ree, so I'm just gonna go back in and out again.
Alrighty.
Yeah. He's Pedro's gonna thank. Even though he was being awkward about it, he is gonna immediately put the moonstone on and say, thank you. I really appreciate it.
Dionysus nods. Who's next?
Sharpe kind of looks at Aiden and like gestures like.
Aiden's just gonna
Oh, yeah?
shove him forward.
Looks like anyone else.
Anyone else? Sharpe kind of like skids in front of Dionysus and like looks up at him and says, "I've heard so many stories about you, and it feels like a present knowing that the person was telling the truth."
Wow. Aren't you one for flattery?
And then his eyes get really big and he's like
And
sweating
Dionysus
wine
claps his
again.
hands. Dionysus claps his hands, and a cloak appears. He hands it to Sharpe. May it protect and hide you well.
And he
Good
puts it
choice. He
on.
loves clothes.
Does anything happen when he puts it on?
No.
But I look fly as hell, right?
It's a really extravagant cloak.
Oh god, okay.
It's made of the finest materials, and it has like grapevines embroidered all around the edges in gold. It is top notch.
Ooh, okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Aiden.
Aiden's just gonna sort of like very nervously sort of be standing there, sort of fidgeting like,
Hello, my child.
Ooh.
Don't be nervous.
hello.
He takes your hands. And then suddenly you feel something cool in your palms. You now hold 2 silver daggers.
That's very kind of you, thank you so much.
And then he slaps his hands together again and hands you a bag of holding.
Oh, that's so practical.
Oh, sick.
Huh?
Oh, that's perfect.
What'd you say, Hulda?
That's just, oh, that's so practical. It's
Yep.
like,
She was stoked with the daggers, but with the bag of it, she's like, oh no, this is great. I love stuff. This is amazing. Thank you.
Dionysus.
There's so much stuff in there.
Yeah, Dionysus nods and he's smiles and he's like, for all of your special treasures.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
Perfect.
Dionysus looks around and he goes, 3rd crown. It's amongst a bunch of junk. I see.
Jeremy!
Protecting it.
Jeremy, fucking Jeremy.
Fucking Jeremy, I knew it.
He hates Jeremy.
God finish.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Trust me, it's Jeremy.
Jeremy, yes, I sense that is his name.
Ah!
You will find the 3rd crown with him.
Oh boy.
Let's go interrogate Jeremy. I'm so ready. We haven't had a fight at all. I'm ready. I'm ready to stab a bitch.
Dionysus
He's an old man, but he deserves it.
goes over
Is he old?
and
I
talks
do.
with Eldoris and Alana. Oh my god, Eldoris and Alan, and Hollyfield is also talking with them, and Dionysus kind of gives you a nod to go.
Thanks for the prezzies. See you soon.
Hi. Hugs and kisses.
Go now. All of you are going to harass the hell out of Jeremy.
Yes, I'm ready.
Oh,
Old
yeah.
is Jeremy. Like
Yeah.
how
yeah,
brittle are
yeah.
Jeremy's bones? Do you think?
This is
So brittle.
a brittle man.
How much milk did he drink in his youth? Is the
Not
real
enough.
question that I'm.
I
Okay,
know.
great. That's all I need to know.
Scurvy. He has scurvy.
Yes, scurvy.
You find him sitting in his shop, and he sees all of you come in, and he goes, "What do you all want?"
We want your ass on the ground and our fist in your face. Come on.
Rigatoni, please. Jesus Christ.
Beg your pardon.
Sorry, I got excited.
You know what? I'm actually gonna side with Rigatoni on this one. Yeah, that sounds good to
Thank
me.
you, Scott. Took you long enough.
Jeremy, we're here to collect our debt that you have placed. That you know which one we're talking about. You have not been able to pay up, and we're here to claim what is ours.
Alright, okay, no, this is getting out of hand. Aiden, Jeremy.
An idea what you're talking about, Missy.
Really? Maybe I should remind you. And she whacks him in the face.
Didn't hold him down.
And then just straight up decks an old man in his own home.
You deck him.
Yeah.
Got him. Aiden.
Selene.
Personal.
I suggest you all tear that place apart.
Yeah, Selene's gonna just look at him being like, we're taking what is ours, Jeremy. You didn't pay up the debt. Sad thing you don't remember because we do. We never forget. Do I need to make a deception check or to do it?
And Sharpe reaches past Jeremy into his cabinet, pulls out a bottle, like rips off the cork with his teeth, takes a swig, then smashes it down the ground, and goes, "And your booze is trash!" and then just runs in.
Oh my.
my God.
Pedro's gonna go around and help Jeremy up and be like, I'm really sorry. Guys, this is a local business.
Tilly too. Tilly's helping him up too.
Pedro. He's new. He's new to this business. He doesn't understand the seriousness and severity of your.
Celine, you've been here a day. Celine, you've been here a day. He's been here like
2 days.
2 days.
Why are you doing this?
He already is right.
Right now.
Jeremy, shut the fuck up a second.
Aiden's gonna just sort of like go up to like the nearest table where she can see something that he's overcharged for, and just like knock it off the table onto the ground, just
like a cat. Just
Tilly's gonna find something cold, like
I never collected.
oh no!
Wait, what's
You've
Tilly
been
doing?
overcharging for years, Jeremy.
vase?
It's not my fault that's coming back on you.
Oh my god, Pedro is just having a panic attack.
Tilly
You
doing?
find like a little vase, like something cold, and try to like use that to like cool whatever spot that Selene.
Aiden's going in looking for this crown.
Get all of you, get away from me, get out of my shop.
Can some of us please roll
These are my
investigation to try to
things.
find this crown?
Aiden's looking for the crown. Aiden's looking for
I
the
got
crown.
Don't
Aiden's looking for the crown.
This mockery.
Okay, I'm gonna look for the crown. I was gonna wait. I look for the crown now because this is getting
I'll
ridiculous.
also do an investigation check. I got you.
Please.
Nat 20! Nat 20!
Roast to hell.
Sharpe.
Good, because I couldn't find it.
Sharpe. You look around this shop, and then you see right in the window of the store, on a pillow, is the golden crown.
Wow, it's so easy.
Fucking
Right there.
I'm gonna go get it.
I cast mockery on principle.
Okay,
On who?
I'll let you do it.
What? Sorry?
Jeremy,
Jeremy.
starts.
I'm gonna
I'm just gonna
viciously
let it
mock Charity.
Okay.
Jeremy
Hit us with 3 Yo Mama jokes.
Yeah.
No, Mama jokes. We're going much more cool than that.
What are we doing? Knock
Mama?
jokes?
Cracker's not at all. Let me get. I know it's a cantrip. Does that mean I just roll with it?
Yeah, you don't need to use a spell slot, but Jeremy still has to make a wisdom save.
Wisdom savings of 12.
You hit him.
Yeah, I do. Oh yeah, I fucking do. Unleash a string of insults, laced with subtle enchantments. And he takes 1d4 psychic damage. May I roast him?
Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
please.
Okay, Jeremy, I never fucking liked you. You smell like cheese. The only reason we talk to you is because you're the only guy on this island that we can sell shit to because everyone else is in the business of stealing. You overprice things, you oversell things, and basically you're just ugly. And Aiden could do what you do 5,000 times better, but you know what? She's too busy being beautiful and charming, loving, and so I just really need you get your act together because honestly, I sleep in a barrel and I pity it. Look at you.
Aiden is enjoying this
Just like
so
curls out a
much.
little bit. And he just,
Yeah. Selene.
you know what? I'm not mad. I'm disappointed.
Oh, Selene is grinning from ear to ear as he's doing that, and then she just turns to him and be like, "Let this be your lesson to never cross Captain Selene Morrow. Let's just say right now that your debt is paid, but do remember never to cross us again."
Just take what you want and get out of here. He's so upset by Rigatoni's words.
Oh, man.
He's crying. He's never been so insulted in his
That's
life.
good. Selene's gonna get out with like, "What a tribe," you know.
Pedro is gonna take out
Why are you nice?
10 of
Why
the
are you
gold
nice
pieces
to
that we
Jeremy?
took from Kelcrest, and that 3 members here live on the island, and while it's still a pirate island, he's also aware that there are laws and crimes.
And we're breaking them. It's sexy. 4 feet 9 inches of Rigatoni were standing on. While he was yelling at him, I think that's clear.
Pedro is just gonna give him the 10 gold pieces. He's gonna put that in his. He's gonna open his phone, put that in there, and be like, "Don't report this to the police, or I will kill you."
Okay.
I think Aiden's gonna go up and she's gonna like be like, "This isn't over, Jeremy," and just like leave.
Tilly sees that everybody else just really doesn't like this guy, so she takes the glass and she just like puts it on the floor.
Yes, that is right, Tilly.
Yes.
That wasn't even
Absolutely
that
yes.
was my grandmother's.
Oh no!
That was a priceless heirloom.
She's immediately gonna say, "I'm so sorry." Just run
The one thing you can't
I
replace.
thought it was great. I thought it was very good.
So Aiden goes to Tilly. She's like, "Yeah, good job. Get the stuff with the sentimental value. Good job."
I was so
Hit him
cute.
where it hurt.
As Pedro leaves, he's gonna turn to Aiden and be like, "That was not a good side to you. You're best."
Aiden's like, "This is the best day of my life."
"No."
I knew I liked you for a reason. Aiden, this was it. I knew it, you know?
Selene shouts at
You are a bad
Pedro.
influence on her. I
Celine,
don't want you talking her
Selene
again.
shouts at Pedro, and this is why you are bad in bed. No risks.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna make that a song. No.
There's a difference
Got
between
it.
risks.
And get ahead.
Celine,
No risk.
maybe. Celine, maybe, just maybe, you're too into yourself to actually be into anyone else.
That's not true, darling. And we both know that's
That's
not true.
absolutely incorrect. She's very hot.
You just couldn't handle me.
Right.
As we go to the lighthouse, please.
Yeah, Aiden's gonna grab Sharpe by the hand and start dragging them toward the lighthouse. Just like, "All right, we're going."
Alright.
Oh God.
Selene is
Well, I'm
vibing
going.
to
Oh,
Rigatoni's
no.
song while they're going. Like, yeah, that's a good rhyme.
Amazing. Alright. Yes, you are going. Lorraine is in her home, sitting on a chair by the fire. She weakly lifts her head up to greet you, Aiden. You take her hand and lead her outside, where Dionysus and the rest of you are waiting for her. Lorraine tears up at the sight of Dionysus. He goes to her and places her crown upon her head. She is instantly swept up in a golden light. Her gray hair disappears, now fiery red locks spill about her face, reaching past her knees. Her skin glows in the light, every blemish and element that marked it before is now gone. Her eyes sparkle hues of pinks and greens, and she breathes in deeply and sighs with relief. Dionysus smiles. How do you feel, my child? Lorraine speaks for the first time in 250 years.
Oh.
Amazing, she says. And I will show you a photo
Oh.
of what Lorraine looks like now.
Oh. She got a little glow up. Oh my goodness.
Look at her.
Oh no, she's hot.
Like fire. Cheeto.
Yeah.
Lover.
Eldoris and
Oh.
Alon are waiting for Lorraine in the water.
Glowy.
Lorraine goes to you, Aiden. And she presses her forehead against yours. Thank you for your kindness and for your help.
Of course.
You'll always be in my heart.
Hopefully we'll meet again one day.
I'm very confident of that. And she gives your forehead a kiss. And she waves to you all. And she goes off into the ocean, joining her king and queen. And you all watch them swim away. Hollyfield is now joined at Dionysus' side. Dionysus places a hand on her head and looks at all of you. This island has been lost to pirates. It was once thriving with my followers. I gifted them this island so that they would be happy and safe. Greed is the plight of these people, and they will suffer for it. I will return in a day's time. I must return Hollyfield to her friends and family. I suggest you all collect what you need and sail away from here. You will not like seeing a vengeful god at work.
No problem. My vacation was already over, so that's no problem. Thanks for the warning, though. Thanks.
Wait, no. There are Antonio Banderas. There are good people on this island. They're not all are possessed by greed.
You have a kind heart, Pedro. Very well.
What if we do the thing,
See to it.
the god thing where they like mark the doors of the ones that are worthy, and just maybe those are the ones that just don't get, killed.
Wow, biblical.
Selene, I don't know if I trust this group to decide who lives or dies. I really.
I think you should get to decide that for sure. First of all,
Jeremy.
I'm literally just a shop. He's a dickhead, but he's a shop owner. That's legit. He's a dick. This is a shop owner. He's a
Pedro,
dick.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna give
Yeah.
you one piece of advice. I'm gonna tell you one thing. Every single being does everything for a selfish reason. Right now, what you're doing right now is a tactic to gain your own way for us to listen to you. Everything we do is selfish. You just have to deal with that.
I think you got.
I think it's literally easy stuff.
I'm sorry. I just want to clarify. I live here. I don't want to go. You're going to.
But you're amongst
I don't.
these pirates, these vagabonds, these ne'er-do-wells.
Hey, not all of us are bad.
Not all of them are bad. A little bit. Some of them are a little bit rough, but they're not all bad. I grew up here. I don't know anywhere else.
What if you just make them really sick? We get to leave for a sweet vacation. They don't die. Because, it hurts so bad in the stomach.
Dionysus is kind of surprised at all of you. Man has changed a lot since the last time I've spoken with them. If you care for this island, I will leave it to you. And then Dionysus looks at Hollyfield. May you all travel safely and live lives full of richness and laughter. And in a swirl of golden dust, Dionysus and Hollyfield disappear. What do you all do next?
Well, that was anticlimactic. I'm gonna go to my ship. She's just disappointed that there was no reckonings. It's like everyone's gonna die. She's like, great, I can peace out now. But now everyone's gonna live. She's like, really? Now?
Is that us messing up a plot point, by the way?
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, come on, guys.
I didn't think you all would care.
Selene doesn't.
Oh,
course
you know what?
Pedro cares.
Suddenly,
This is all Aiden
No, but-
knows.
This is Aiden's home.
So
This is
much
where.
I was giving you
fine.
a push to get on a ship.
All right. Sharpe kind of takes a deep breath. Sharpe kind of takes a deep breath and like walks up to Pedro and like puts a hand on his shoulder and says, "Thank you for your help earlier. I don't suppose that that offer to join your crew is still on the table."
See, my friend, it's always open for you.
Selene like does a pivot and like, you think he's a better captain than me? You want?
Selene, I'm with you. I think you're much cooler and sexier than Pedro, and I think you will make my songs 5,000 times better.
Rigatoni,
I am coming with you.
This is why we're friends. We get each other.
Yes. You understand me?
You know, sometimes.
You'll put a star on my barrel. I might even
Sharpe
get
turns. Sharpe turns to Tilly and kind of like shrugs at her and says, I know that new things are scary, but I think it'd be a little less terrifying if we had each other for it," and extends a hand to her.
At each other, like another friend.
If you'll have me.
Sure, just a moment to warm up to the idea. I'm just kind of
Pedro's gonna like
wary
whisper,
about.
like, did you just invite her to my crew?
Not your crew. Not your crew. My crew.
Wait! Whoa! You want me to be on a ship?
Well, I mean, yes, that's where I sail.
I don't know if I'm comfortable going without Aiden.
Selene looks at Aiden and she's like, "Look, Aiden, you were an amazing tour guide to me. You showed me everything about this island when that frickin' tourist tour guide absolutely sucked balls. So let me extend my offer to you and be your tour guide. But of course, it's a bit vaster environment."
I think
Aiden's
Aiden's
also going to tug on Aiden a little bit. Can I tug on Aiden?
Yeah, Aiden's gonna look down at him.
Be like, okay, what she said, and also, hear me out. All the stuff we can find.
Aiden does think about that for a second. She's like, but she's a little feeling a little bit lost. She looks to Pedro. I think she's.
At the end of the day, then it is your choice. But my crew is always open, and it is to both you and
Excuse me?
Rigatoni, I suppose.
Wait.
I say my crew is open. You don't have to be part of the crew. You can just come on a holiday, a guest. of honor.
Vacations are great. I mean, this is one of the best vacations I've done.
And Aiden, it might be nice for you to get a bit of an excursion from the island. You've been here a while.
That's true. I guess
Aiden,
I just want to
I've
look after
run
my
from my
house.
fair share of things. And let me tell you, it's a lot harder to move on from things when you're stuck on the same island as them. Maybe a little bit of a leg stretch would do us both good.
All right. If I can get someone to look after me house and me things, I will come
Look, we take
on an excursion.
the evening. We need to.
It's not
speak
going to be
some-
Jeremy. If anyone even mentions to Jeremy that I'm not going to be here,
We're not going to.
I
we're
will
not going to
beat
get Jeremy
your
tonight,
ass.
But I think it's worth mentioning to Fang and some of the others here about Dionysus' warning, as it were.
I think
it's
that's
not
probably a
better to
good.
and potentially, maybe stop the Kelcrest celebrations and maybe make it a celebration of Dionysus instead.
And hey, maybe if we warn them in time, I won't have to pay for all of Selene's drinks and they'll just do it on the house.
I can see where you're going with
Oh,
this.
yeah, you
and I
were
do
gonna
like
be
it.
doubt that. I have doubts. I have doubts. What do you want, Rigatoni?
One, Sharpe was going to drinks. to, I don't know what things gonna do without me for that.
You're any of
Okay.
You have to be close to the
I
mic.
didn't understand the word you said.
Okay.
Oh,
Is it my mic again, or is it just me being me?
you just have to speak
Well, I
closer to the
understood
mic.
that.
I said 1, shop promises drinks. Pretty sure.
Mm,
2, I don't know what thing's gonna do with him. Poor guy.
true.
He'll be alright.
Aiden, why don't you speak to Annette? See if she'll watch over your house for you.
Mm.
That's a good idea.
Or get one of
I
her
don't do that.
kids to hey, maybe it might be nice if one of the kids, move in, start to get a bit of independence, maybe take care of it. It might be nice.
That's a good idea,
Um,
Pedro. Thank you.
It-
Yeah, that's what Aiden's gonna do. I think if Aiden can organize for one of Annette's kids to look after her cottage while she's gone, she'll go.
I need to check one thing. To Pedro, she goes over to him like, my ship or your ship? Because we can't both be captain. Who has the biggest ship?
It'll be my ship.
Why is it your ship?
I-
Why do you think
My
your ship
ship-
is better than mine?
yes, I do. It has a sentimental value.
Oh, bullshit. Just because your ship has sentimental value doesn't mean it's a better ship. Does it have cannons?
We're taking my ship. Of course there's cannons.
Okay.
Which ship has the larger wine cellar?
Sharpe.
Your ship doesn't even have a wine cellar.
We have a wine cellar. Look, it's my ship or no
Ship
ship.
will give stuff.
But I'm also
It's
captain.
I'm a captain.
I'm captain.
I'm captain.
I'm captain.
You're a guest. I'm captain. You're a guest. I'm captain. You're a guest. You can
Gross.
be vice captain.
There's
be
no
vice
vice
captain.
captain.
Vice captain.
Why don't you make a vice captain? What's wrong with that?
Okay, and then off. Who actually has the bigger ship? Ree.
I probably think that Pedro does
Okay.
from what he inherited.
Okay, so he inherited the big fuck ass ship.
He inherited
Okay,
a big
good.
ship.
So it is him that has the bigger ship. I'm just she's gonna he probably like shows her the ship and she's like, I'll give you one thing, Pedro. You are definitely compensating, but
It's a good ship.
He's literally gonna look at Aiden and be like,
It's a good ship.
I will
What's
not.
wrong with the ship?
No. The ship is beautiful. It's just a lot of things are wrong with him. Either way, I will not be taking orders from you in a way that you are captain, because I do not take orders from anyone except myself.
okay, how about friendly suggestions? Which you can think about.
Can I give you friendly suggestions as well? Do you think that would be an agreeable thing?
Okay, but
Yeah?
we don't have to listen to
No,
said suggestions.
We don't.
Maybe.
Exactly. Deal.
Sharpe. This Sharpe tips back the rest of his bottle, puts a hand on each of their shoulders, and says, "Either shut up or shag again," and then slaps them both and walks.
I'd rather
But don't
hang
shag
myself than
us.
shag you
Do so much
again.
better.
I'd rather drown myself in the Black Seas.
I'll
Tilly,
make that happen. Don't you
As
worry.
all
And
this
on
is
that
going
note-
on, you hear something.
Oh.
Coming from a little whiles away.
Oh no.
Miles away. Oh my
Just a
god.
little while. A little bit behind you on the shore of the beach.
It's coming from the water or from the,
No,
like
it's coming
the
from the
land.
It's
On the
on the
land?
shore, where the sea meets the land.
Where the north wind meets.
Do I have to roll to know what it is? To hear what it is?
You hear? Do you go over towards it?
Yeah. I'm curious.
Love a little ditty.
You see a man lying on the beach, washed up. His hair is bright blue. And that's where we're going to end.
What?
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Okay.